Stay connected with Trackalerts TV by clicking that subscribe button and hitting the notification bell. You'll never miss a moment when we go live, and you'll always be the first to know when we post new and exciting content. But that's not all. Folks, show us some love by liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. Join our community of passionate sports enthusiasts, and let's support our favorite athletes together. So what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and become a part of the Trackalerts TV family today. It's time to take your love for track and field to the next level with the ultimate athletics experience.
Want reach? Advertise with Trackalerts.com. More people are becoming satisfied advertisers building their brand online. We know it from start to finish. Trackalerts.com on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Contact us today at info@trackalerts.com or 876-893-4157.
Keep apace with the latest track and field news from Jamaica, across the Caribbean, and around the world. It's Trackalerts.com. There is just no other. Up-to-the-minute details, expert views, reviews, and interviews in photos, videos, and features. Track Alerts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Trackalerts TV on YouTube. Trackalerts.com. From start to finish.
Advertise on our live streaming on Trackalerts social media pages, which provides the most prominent online viewership from track and field meets in Jamaica. Your products will be seen by our large audience in Jamaica, the diaspora, and across the world. Book your spot in our live stream for a very small introductory fee. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
10.29 seconds for Yohan Blake. An impressive run.
Hosting a function or event? Want it to be streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom? iView 365 can help you. We specialize in sporting events, stage shows, funerals, concerts, conferences, church services, graduations, and many more. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. That's ANTHONYFOS@gmail.com. Welcome to Day 3 action in the J3's Carifta Trials, the final day of the proceedings. And we have the first event on the track. This is the girls on the 17,400 meters hurdles. White of St. Jago is in 3. We have Daly of Hydel in 4. Dixon of St. Mary's High in 5. Reed of Gainstead is in 6, and in lane 8 you have Lewis of Rhodes Hall. It's an even start though, but you have to look on Daly of Hydel, who clocked 102.22 seconds though. She is a favorite to take this event. But Daly of Hydel has moved past Dixon and Reed on our outside, but from Rhodes Hall is Lewis, who's clocked 66.14 seconds earlier this season. Well, that is the top 2 at the present time. It is Lewis of Rhodes Hall and Daly of Hydel with 150 meters to go. Still, the move is now being made from Daly of Hydel. She's trying to cut the deficit. She will try to carry the field in the home stretch. She's on the inside. She's in lane 4. It is Jody and Daly from Hydel on the inside, and Lewis of Rhodes Hall on the outside. But Daly approaching the first flight of hurdles, or that flight of hurdles in the top position. And again, Daly with about a 2-meter lead over Lewis of Rhodes Hall in second. It will be Jody and Daly of Hydel 101.50 seconds for Daly of Hydel. That is the flash time. Finishing in second is Lewis of Rhodes Hall. 101.50 is the official time for Daly. Lewis of Rhodes Hall is second, 101.74, and Dixon finishes third, 105.0. 6 seconds. Dixon is from St. Mary's High. Under 17 boys is the next event on the track. 400 meters hurdles. The final session, the evening session, you may call it. It's not in the evening just yet, but that is the official term on day 3 of the Carifta Trials at the National Stadium. Welcome to Track Alerts coverage. We have been here from Friday evening through to Saturday. Now we're here on the final day on Sunday. Coming up, day's proceedings, we have the 400 meters hurdles boys, the next event on the track, the under 17 division. Then it raced under 20 for both boys and girls, and then it'll be the 3,000 meters under 17 for boys and 3,000 meters under 17 for girls. Then it will be 3,000 meters under 20 for girls. Then you have the 200 meters final. We had the preliminaries earlier on this morning, this afternoon actually, because it started about 12 o'clock Jamaica time, and we know that there's some time difference today, starting today. So interesting happenings ahead after the 200 meters in categories 17 and under 20 in both genders, boys and girls. Will be the 800 meters under 17 and under 20. Then the 5,000 meters for boys under 20. Then you have the 100 meters hurdles for girls. The final coming up under 17 and under 20. And the 110 meters hurdles boys under 17 and under 20 to close off the proceedings. Scheduled to finish about 6 o'clock this evening. And we're hoping that it stays on schedule for it to end at that time. So Hydel's Jody and Daly took the top spot in the first event on the track in the evening session. Not a bad time for Jody and Daly. She was the favorite to take this heat. Rhodes Hall, Briana Williams held her head high, and a good performance from her competing from lane 8 was not paying anyone any mind at all. So the boys under 17, 400 meters hurdles. In lane 1, you have Kamari Griffiths of Clarendon College at a time of 59.38 seconds. He is in the yellow vest. You have Richard Farrier of Rhodes Hall. He is in 2 at a time of 58.70 seconds. In 3, you have DeMarco Bennett from Excelsior High at a time coming in of 54.22 seconds. DeAndre Gale of Jamaica College, he is in 4 with a time of 53.85 seconds. That was his qualifying time heading into today's final. In 5 from Kingston College, you have Tajanil Gordon, 54.59 seconds. Yeah, Junior Gallimore from Calabar, he's in 6, 54.89 seconds. Jabari Matheson from William Knibb in 7, 54.73. And then you have Derville Jackson from Calabar, 55.39 seconds. There's a lane assignment though, looking in lane 6. Gallimore of Calabar is nowhere to be found. I don't know if he's a little bit late though, to be honest. I see one athlete where the seats are. But no, that's not the Calabar athlete. So 7 facing the starter from what we have here. So 6 should have been Gallimore of Calabar, had a time of 54.89 seconds, advancing in this final. But Bennett of Excelsior looked good in the preliminaries. Gale of Jamaica College, he looked the best, not because he had the best time advancing through to the final of 53.85 seconds in terms of form, and it looked in terms of comfort, he looked extremely comfortable in that first round. Tajanil Gordon of Kingston College, 54.59. Many persons are expecting a lot from this individual. And also, well, Gallimore is not there, so 7 facing the starter. It's the start of the boys under 17 400 meters hurdles. In lane 8, you have Jackson of Calabar. Gets out well, but the man from Kingston College. That's all about Gordon from Kingston College. Looks pretty comfortable. On the inside of Gordon of Kingston College is Gale of Jamaica College, but gaining on Gale is Bennett of Excelsior in the yellow vest. With 200 meters to go, based on the stagger, looks like Excelsior's Bennett have a slight advantage. On the outside, you have Gordon, but now Gale of Jamaica College has made a move, has gone to the front of the pack. So it's Gale of Jamaica College. He carries the field in the home stretch, but on the inside from Excelsior, it is Bennett of Excelsior. He's trying to cut the deficit set by Gale of Jamaica College over the final flight of hurdles. Oh, he's rocking and rolling. It's Bennett and Gale, but it will be Gale ahead of Bennett. 53.17 seconds for Gale of Jamaica College. That's a flash time ahead of Bennett of Excelsior. Gale's official time is 53.17. Bennett is second, 53.24, and Gone third, 54.22 seconds. So Gale of JC, Bennett of Excelsior, and Gone of Kingston College.
Kingston College, 54.22.
Boys under 17, 400 meters hurdles. Jamaica College is DeAndre Gale.
The under 20 boys pole vault.
With that top spot. One good run for Bennett. Was off balance when he went over the final flight of hurdles, but held his composure and carried home the bacon. Next event on the track is the girls under 20 400 meters hurdles final. Remember, this is the evening session. All finals this evening to close off the 2023 Carifta Trials. Now, Chennai Jarrett of St. Elizabeth should be in lane 1. She had a time of 1:04.82 seconds. Chanel Johnson of Excelsior in 2, 1:04.50. From Homewood Technical is Annalise Brady in 3, 1:00.66 seconds. Now, Tonian Beckford of Edwin Allen in 4, one of the favorites to take the top spot, 59.16 seconds under her belt, advancing through to this afternoon's final. Excelsior High to Kyla Bennett is in 5, 1:02.05 seconds. Heidel's Alia Baker is in 6, 59.93 seconds. Saw her at Central Championships. Did not win the 400-meter hurdles, but had a heavy workload set by Coach Corey Bennett. Around 54 seconds in that 400 meters, and when I saw that performance, I thought she had a lot more to give. So I think she can go even faster than 54, maybe 53 low or 52 high from what we saw. So Alia Mullings of Heidel is in 7. At a time of 1:02.92 seconds. And Vanessa Ward of Titchfield is in 8, 1:02.95 seconds. So look at the sleeves of full field. Everyone has turned out for this event. Yes, they have.
Trey Barrett of St. Jago also failed on his first attempt.
As we look now in lane 1, saw Jarrett earlier on from Steds. And Bud Beckford went to get some refreshments. Now she's back on the track. And they're adjusting her blocks. The officials on hand in the red shirt. You see them in your screen, or on your screen. Now they have left Beckford by herself. Coming around in lane 1, Jarrett of St. Elizabeth. But Annalise Brady of Homewood Technical is expected to go under that 1-minute barrier in the final. She had a lot left in that preliminary round.
Lane 7. 1:02.92 seconds coming in, representing Heidel.
Beckford labeled as one of the favorites here, alongside Baker of Heidel. That's lanes 4 and 6. And lane 6.
In lane 5, the competitor
experienced campaigner Alia Baker Look to your right of your screen. You see some of the athletes from the under 20 boys coming around on the 400 meters hurdles. And next event on track, 400 meters hurdles final. And we'll showcase one individual who has left high school, left Camperdown, who gained a bronze medal at the World Under 20 Championship, Sean Clark. He be donning the colors of Swift Track Club. But the concentration now is on the under 20 girls. So Jarrett, Johnson, Brady, Beckford, Bennett, Baker, Mullings, and Ward. Light breeze blowing over the National Stadium. Athletes just settling in their blocks. Beckford in 4, Baker in 6, and Brady in 3. It's a start of the girls on the 400 meters hurdles final. And we said before about this young lady, Beckford of Edwin Allen, has now gone past Bennett of Excelsior. Moving well, Alia Baker, she's in lane 6. So Beckford on the outside, and the young lady right there with her, Baker and Beckford. So Beckford in the middle of the two, but Baker is slowing up somewhat with about 200 meters to go. Beckford is leading the field, but Baker, now seeing her, has stepped up the ante somewhat on the outside, but on the inside from Homewood Technical is Brady of Homewood Technical. That's the top 3, but Baker now on the outside. Oh, she slowed up somewhat before going over that flight of hurdles. So still Beckford of Edwin Allen, but here comes Baker once again. Can she time the hurdle this time around? But Beckford and Baker on the outside, Beckford on the inside, but there will be the young lady from Edwin Allen, Tony and Beckford are taking the top spot. 57.30 seconds. Oh my word. 57.30 is the flash time. The official time is 57.33. Baker is second, 57.60. And from Homewood Technical, Brady, she finished third, 59.33 seconds. So, 2 personal best, Beckford 57.33, Baker 57.60 seconds. Personal best for both. And we asked the question about this young lady from Homewood Technical, Brady. We saw her in the preliminaries, and we said that she has a lot more to give. She can go under the 1 minute barrier, and that she did. So congratulations to the favorite, Beckford of Edwin Allen, Baker of Hydell, finishing second. And you say to yourself, though, that penultimate hurdle, when she was approaching it, she gathered some momentum and speed, but mistimed it and had to almost stop before going over. And then for the final hurdle again, wasn't perfect at all from her. Was not perfect at all from her in that area. But the fact is that this young lady, Beckford of Edwin Allen, looked extremely strong and very swift between the hurdles. Now the fact is, when she came out of the blocks, she covered Bennett of Excelsior in no time, who was on our outside. And she went on the back stretch, but passing Alia Baker, Baker realized that she passed her coming around the bend and went into another gear. She upped the ante somewhat with her performance, but it was not good enough to win, was good enough to finish second and to be a part of the Carifta team. Remember, this is just the Carifta Trials happening here at the National Stadium on the grounds of Independence Park Limited. That was an exciting race a short while ago. The girls under 400 meters hurdles. Now it's time for the boys to take center stage. Under 20 boys. In lane 1, you have Javon Pinnock of St. Jago. He had a time of 52.45 seconds. Shamari Jennings of Kingston College, second, 53.14. That's in lane 2, pardon me. You have Jaheen Bell of St. Jago, 52.96 seconds. Rashawn Clark in 4. He's an overwhelming favorite. He's a world under 20 bronze medalist. He had a time of 51.35 seconds. Other personal best at 49.35 from Swept Track Club. Many persons expecting him to go under that mark this year. In 5, Antonio Forbes of Kingston College, 52.13 seconds. Many persons have labeled him as a favorite to win this event at the Boys and Girls Track and Field Championships. But I know though someone from Stets will have something to say on that. In 6, you have Tyrese Hyman of Edwin Allen, 52.42 seconds. Romario Stewart of Petersfield, he's in 7, 52.42. And Romain Campbell of Petersfield in 8, 53.93 seconds. As the athletes just warming up though, the hurdles have been raised. So athletes is getting the instructions. As we see, Forbes in 5, Clark in 4. Colorful outfit this from Clark. Very colorful, you can say.
Comes in with 53.93 seconds.
Camperdown, old boy, past student of Camperdown. Still have the age to compete at the Boys and Girls Track and Field Championships. Deciding to go the professional route. Rashawn Clark. Or Swept. So Jennings of Kingston College is out.
In lane 5.
As you see the empty 2 on the screen. The 2 is not empty, the lane is empty. Where the 2 represents.
In lane 4, the defending
Boys under 20, 400 meters, hurdles. So Rashawn Clark,
lane 3,
he is a real talent, Clark.
From St. Jago High, Jaheen Bell.
Let us see for this event coming up. Will he be able to put down a great time? Will he be able to finish? Will he be able to win? Well, the question has been raised. A technical event. You could be labeled as a favorite. However, things can happen during the race. Our 7 facing the starter. Johnson of Excelsior. Jennings, pardon me, of Kingston College, missing in action. It's the start of the boys under 2400 meters hurdles, and already we see Clark moving up on Forbes on that first hurdle, but Forbes now feeling the presence of Clark. He has gone well. That's it, Forbes of Kingston College, and gone past Hyman of Edwin Allen. But here comes Clark. Clark has gone by Forbes. The man formerly of Camperdown is certainly putting down the gauntlet and showing his class in this boys under 2400 meters hurdles. He's the defending champion in Carifta, in the Carifta Games, and certainly is a favorite to take this top spot. Rashawn Clark went over the penultimate flight of hurdles ahead. So it's all Clark and Forbes, but Rashawn Clark still ahead of Forbes. And Rashawn Clark, he will take it, stops the clock at 50.52 seconds for Rashawn Clark ahead of Antonio Forbes of Kingston College, representing Swept Track Club. 50.52 seconds for Clark. Forbes is second, 50.68 seconds, and Hyman is third, 51.77 seconds. Hyman is from Edwin Allen. Bell finishes fourth, 52.31. So that's it for the 400 meters hurdles. Rashawn Clark, the favorite, coming through. Not going under 50 seconds, so 50.52 seconds. But as we stated before, in terms of being a professional, then being a high school student, you may not be training geared, or the training is not geared towards boys and girls track and field championships, which will be held in Jamaica, March 28th through April 1. However, he is still good enough to win the event, but I think his training is more geared towards the World Championship, trying to make that senior World Championship team, because he is a professional, although he may take part in Carifta, and he won't be 100%, but he may be just good enough to win that event, not being 100%. As you look at the discus throw competitors, we lined up. You hear the voice of Celia French to announce the athletes. But the thing is, going back to Rashawn Clark, as good performance, steady performance from this individual, 50 seconds on the clock. But I think he can get faster this year. A 48 seconds clocking can be done. So that is what you can say, a bit interesting. If he does it. Jail Hyde, who is now training overseas.
So ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention to the javelin throw area for the 17 competitors.
But did
in the
better as a junior,
was
outstanding as a junior,
welcome,
winning a World Junior title, and not once but twice.
From Jamaica College, LeBron James. From Jamaica College,
LeBron James from Jamaica College.
From Calabar, welcome Matthew Savage.
And you'll say to yourself, I wonder who's named LeBron, but the last name James can't be changed. Yes, whosoever named him wanted him to be a basketballer. I'm assuming though.
From Dintale, Dominique Wint. From Calabar, welcome Leonardo Miller.
So it's a javelin throw.
From Edwin Allen, welcome Danielle Peterson.
Competitors.
From St. George's College, DeAndre Bristol.
And that will be
From Edwin Allen, welcome
the highlight next
Dylan
couple of minutes
Logan.
before the next event on the track.
From Bustamante, Chris Clement. From St. Elizabeth Technical, Brandon Faulkner. From Happy Grove, Courtney Williams. He's competing on the task to welcome Javoni Nichols. And from Titchfield, Antoine Sowan. 17 competitors in the under 20 boys javelin throw. All the best to you, gentlemen. The top 8 will advance with 3 more rounds.
So under 20 javelin throw.
So 6 rounds.
Remember, I did everything.
For the full competition.
So under 17 javelin throw.
As we take the top 8 advancing with 3 more rounds.
So what we have here are at least 20 competitors for the under 20 javelin. Joel Ham of Jamaica College, Osmond Holt of Mushet, Omar Locke of St. Elizabeth, you have Carlton Spence Pentab, you have Leighton Johnson from Calabar, LeBron James, Jamaica College, you have Raheem Campbell, Excelsior, Kamal Kessler from Calabar, Damian White, Rhodes Hall, Dondre Savory from St. Jago, Courtney Williams, Happy Grove, Theodore Scott, Jamaica College, Kevin Brooks, Calabar, Romario Lawrence, Kingston College, Mark Phillips, Woolmers, Tyrese Clue, Excelsior High, Lenworth Chung, Calabar, you have Kevon Cook from Kingston College, and Courtney Hanchard from Kingston College, along with Trey Barrett from St. Jago. I'm looking to see who will start off first. Would it be Ham of Jamaica College for the javelin? High jump also going on as we speak. high jump under 20 boys. I should have started at 3:30. And the focus now centers around the javelin. The next event on the track comes up about 3:35. It will be the 3,000 meters. And at 3,000 meters, it will be under 17 boys. About 3:20 or so. So for the first throw of the javelin, the white flag goes up. That athlete from William Knibb. As we now see the other competitor. That was a 40-meter throw, but the tent is actually, they put the clock right behind the tent, so many persons can't see it in the grandstand. Look at the next competitor from Jamaica College. Not a bad throw at all. I think it went outside though. See the flag? Yes, the red flag goes up. Went wide left. Not get a bad distance at all, but direction needs to be corrected. A slight breeze blowing over the National Stadium. As we're looking at the next competitor in the javelin. Pole vault also going on the other end of the scale. That is much better, still drifting, and that's a better throw. Wait, the distance. So 40 meters earlier on. I think athlete here from Jamaica College. Still awaiting the measurement reading for that throw. Looks much further than 40 meters. 51 meters for that throw from the athlete from Jamaica College. Remember, 20 competitors entered in this event. After 3 throws, they'll cut it down to the final 8. I think that was a bit too high. Came right down though. He should not be happy with that throw. Athlete from Calabar. Maybe less than 40 meters though, to be honest. For his first attempt of 3. We're looking on the clock to see what the reading is. 35.77 meters. Not greatest distance at all. So the jumps happening.
So 7 competitors remaining in the under 20 boys pole vault.
So as stated before, 7 left in the pole vault
Elaine
event.
Thompson, Calabar. LeBron James, Jamaica College. Raheem Campbell, Excelsior. Romario Lawrence, Kingston College. Mark Phillips, Woolworth. Lenworth John, Calabar. And Courtney Hatchett, Kingston College. The bar moving now to 3.40 meters. First attempt coming up for Leighton Johnson of Calabar.
So, Leighton Johnson of Calabar.
On the 20 boys, pole vault.
Height to 3.40 meters. Let's see what Leighton Johnson does. It's from Calabar as you watch the javelin on the other end. Not come falling through though. We focus back on the pole vault with Leighton Johnson from Calabar, 3.40. Trying to clear the ball. Let's look at his attempt for Johnson.
So Leighton Johnson of Calabar failing to clear 3.40.
Failing to clear though. No power. No speed. So his first attempt, Johnson, goes awry. And then the javelin on the other end, taking center stage. But the javelin just in the first round though. Pole vault gone on to the final in the J3's Carifta Trials. Day 3 action as I await the next competitor in the pole vault. Leighton Johnson failing to clear the 3.40. Let's look to see who's next. From Kingston College.
So that was Romario Lawrence.
It's a Lawrence of Kingston College. Failure to clear.
Also failing to clear 3.40 on his first attempt. First attempt coming up next for Mark Phillips, Woolmers.
The Mark Phillips of Woolmers will be next. Still the javelin continues, still the pole vault continuing, but the pole vault in the final stage, the javelin in the first round. J3's Carifta Trials. Athlete from Calabar. The red flag going up. He stepped beyond the white line. Now it's time for Phillips of Woolmers. His first attempt, a 3.40. It's not the Woolmerian actually, the man from Calabar. Oh, that was close. That was close. We were told it was going to be Mark Phillips of Woolmers, but that was not Mark Phillips. As we look on, pole vault happening at the next event on the track over the next 50 minutes or so. I call it next 10, 12 minutes to 3,000 meters on the 17s. Javelin throw. Wasn't a bad throw at all.
So, ladies and gentlemen, again,
as we
another
look
revised result
on the athlete.
On the 17 boys,
looks like it's a George's College.
So your finalists read as follows: Romario Finnegan, Edwin Allen, Reem Allison, Clarendon College; Dante Mendes, Calabar; Yohan Romaldo Smythe has been reinstated, he's from Mushet; Tyree Robinson, Greater Portmore; Ainsley McGregor,
as we look again on the
Jamaica College, and Nathaniel Martin, Jamaica
pole
College.
vault.
So those are the finalists in the under 17 boys 200 meters.
No one been able to clear that 3.40 though.
Results for the under 17 boys triple jump competition. The winner, Yuan Young, Jamaica College, is best
No one just yet.
14.81 meters. Second,
As
Siobhan
we look
Price of
on.
Calabar, 12.96 meters. Third, Kishan
A lot of
Williams,
failure
Calabar,
happening
12.89 meters.
in
Fourth,
that
Zachary Merchant,
pole vault
Kingston
event.
College,
4 failures
12.78
so
meters.
far.
And fifth was Danswell Kane, Excelsior, 12.49 meters.
Jaden Hibbert, a freshman, winning the NCAA's indoors with a national junior record, a world under 20 record. Again, another failure to clear that 3.40. That may have been Hanchard of Kingston College. He just witnessed walking away. Now we focus back on the javelin. The red flag going up. Boys under 20 javelin. That was Falconer of St. Elizabeth.
So that was LeBron James of Jamaica College failing to clear 3.40 meters.
So LeBron
Second
James
attempt coming up for Leonard Young Calabar.
failure to clear. So no one has cleared the 3.40 just yet. No one has cleared that bar, that height just yet. Pole vault. Oh, that's a fancy run up there. You just witnessed. And the fancy run up in the javelin throw did not result into much. Red flag again. The toe touching the line. So we've seen a lot of red flags.
So on track now is the under 20,
The
under
javelin,
17 was 3,000 meters
Not
run.
thrown. One
The
side.
athletes present,
But
Tyrone Lawson,
the
Jamaica
toe
College,
hit the white
James
line.
Carnan College, Lamontre Smith, St. Elizabeth
Run up
Technical,
after the
Elaine
athletes
Davis,
needs to be
Bloomfield,
corrected.
Alex Baker of Jamaica College, Aldi Reed, Martha Bray, and Mario
So the
Blake
3,000
of
meters
Blackburn.
boys
Those are
on the cards.
competitors for the
Under 17 boys, they have
3,000
Tyrone
meters.
Lawson of Jamaica College. Rashane James, Clarendon College. Lamontre Smith, St. Elizabeth. Dane Davison, Belfield. We have Alex Baker from Jamaica College and Aldane Reed from Martha Bray. Davison from Belfield in the mix. James of Clarendon College also there. A youngster from Stetson, I don't have his name. Not on the list.
So 7 laps to go in the boys 3,000 meters on the 17 run.
Very interesting
The
though.
early leader is Mario Blake of Black River.
So Blake of Black River.
Behind him is
Added.
a man from William Nib.
There's some late additions. As I've no one from William Nib on my list. But Belfield Davidson slipped into that second position behind Blake of Black River. A lot of laps left though. with a lot of field events happening on the infield. See if we can focus back on the pole vault. A lot more laps. And we see this a lot though with the field events competitors. So the pole vault still taking place. Oh, I thought that was going to be the first clearance on the afternoon. Young man from Belfield going in front. That's Davidson. O'Dane, his first name. Heard his coach speaking about him earlier on. And he says he's a pretty confident young man. Let's see if he can maintain this pace. 6 laps to go to complete the boys under 17, 3,000 meters. Still the javelin continues, still the pole vault continues. And still on your screen, Davidson of Belfield, he's continuing. And increasing the lead. So he made his move though just in front of the McDonald Tunnel. And he's still extending his lead with every stride he makes on the track. Belfield's Davidson. As the pole vault continues.
So the man leading at the moment,
Davidson
that's Elaine Davidson of Belfield. Competitor number
still
7.
maintaining the top spot.
5 laps to go.
Tyrone Lawson slipped into that third position.
Of St. Louis Web Technical in second, just ahead of Tyrone Lawson, who won this event last year. And then behind them is Usain James of Clarendon College, who was also in that race last year.
And Tyrone Lawson in third. And James of Clarendon College, he's in fourth. Well, James of Clarendon College now has moved into third because the past Smith was dropped back to fourth. In fifth is Baker of Jamaica College, and the man from Black River, Blake, who started out in the top position though, has dropped to the foot of this field. But still Davidson of Belfield out in front, losing around, extended the lead somewhat, but Lawson of Jamaica College has now moved away from Clarendon College's James, who sits in third, and has got the deficit somewhat. 4 laps to go. At the end of this will be 3. So Davidson move now made by Lawson of Jamaica College.
Holds the advantage. Lawson closing the
So
gap.
4 laps to go, pardon me.
Alex Baker moving into
So the end of this lap will be 3. Now
Smith
Lawson
in fifth.
has moved around. Davidson of Belfield has gone into the front of the pack. And in third looks to be the diminutive Baker of Jamaica College, who has moved away from Clarendon College's James, who sits in fourth. And in fifth from St. Elizabeth is Smith. And way at the back of the pack, in the 6th-man field or 7th-man field, but he's not at the back just yet, is Blake. A young man from William Nib, he's at the back of the pack. I have no name for him. But Lawson, I have a name for him. The defending champion in Carifta Trials cruises around on the front stretch. So at the end of this, will be 3 laps to go.
It's Lawson
extending his lead over Davidson of Belfield. And in about 30 meters behind Davidson, it looks to be Reed. No, Baker, pardon me, of Jamaica College.
The 3,000 meters, he now has 3 laps to go.
Baker of Jamaica College, though, looks like he's about 6 years old or 7.
Davidson in second, Baker, Jamaica College in third, Baker.
He looks like he's a 7-year-old child running on the track.
Baker, Jamaica College.
But also now Jamaica College is still maintaining that top spot and moving away from Davidson of Belfield. Has increased his lead somewhat to about 35-40 meters over Davidson, who sits in second, and about 25 meters behind Davidson is Baker of Jamaica College. About 30-40 meters behind Baker from Clarendon College is James. We just labeled the top 4 The boys under 17, 3,000 meters. Still out in
So
front.
Lawson
The overwhelming
continues
favorite,
to
Tyrone
extend his
Lawson.
lead. The gap now probably about 70 meters.
Going back on the front stretch.
He'll turn into the straight
Will be
away
met
again momentarily. Davidson of Belfield still in second.
by
Baker
the
of
counter
Jamaica
that says
College
2
in
laps to
third.
go. Lawson with about a 45-meter
So
lead
Lawson
over Davidson of Belfield. And the deficit between Davidson of
Continues to
Belfield
hold the advantage.
and Baker of Jamaica College has dwindled somewhat.
He now
So
has
the
2 laps to
diminutive
run.
Baker is taking his time, making his move.
In second.
He wants to slip in that
Baker
second position.
in third.
2 laps to go, with the javelin being thrown from the right and the pole vault
Tell you
on the
something,
left.
The look on Baker's face after he passed the start area just now.
But
is
Lawson
one of deep concentration.
is way out in front.
To be honest. You can
And
see the
Davidson
teammate
of
in
Belfield
the lead,
in
that's
second.
Tyrone Lawson.
Now Baker on the back stretch.
So Lawson
He's
with the
going
advantage.
challenging for that second position.
Will be on for silver.
You're not seeing it on the screen just
With
yet.
Davidson now being passed by Baker.
Now Davidson
So it's the
is
Jamaica
parked
College 1-2 in the
by
boys
Baker.
under 17,
Now Baker, the diminutive
3,000
one,
meters.
that will be a battle to the finish.
Lawson at the
But
150
Lawson's
mark.
out in front. You see him on your screen. He looks behind though, pretty relaxed. Lawson of Jamaica College, the 3,000 meters.
Davidson
But
gets
Davidson,
into second. Baker
after
now back
he
in
was
third.
challenged for that second position from Baker, it says he's having none of it and has moved away from Baker. And Lawson is tired somewhat. Legs look a bit heavy from Lawson.
So Lawson,
1 lap to go, the bell lap.
The bell sounds.
In second, Davidson of Belfield.
Lawson of Jamaica
And in third
College.
is Baker of Jamaica College.
Looking to win it again here. Davidson, Belfield in second.
I don't like the body
And then Baker
language.
of Jamaica College in third.
of Lawson of Jamaica
James
College.
of Kernan College is
But
in
still
fourth.
moving on the back stretch though. Davidson looks stronger of the two. He's in second from Belfield. And in third you have Baker. In fourth from Clarendon College is James. But on the back stretch still with about a 40-50 meter lead is Lawson. Lawson is picking up the pace. He is picking up the pace and moving away from Davidson, who sits in second from Belfield. About 60 meters behind this man from Belfield, Mr. Davidson, is Baker of Jamaica College. But then we go back to the front of the pack. It is Lawson of Jamaica College has upped the ante somewhat. He's staying in front into home, begin to pump his arms. So to Davidson in second, but he's lengthening his stride as he looks to the right to the grandstand and knows that he's urged on by the few fans from Jamaica College. Tyrone Lawson will take the boys under 17, 3,000 meters, and he will start the clock at 9 minutes 37.64 seconds. And in second is Davidson of Belfield. His first name is ordained. 9 minute 46, 9 minute 37.68 seconds for Davidson. That's not Davidson's time. Well, Lawson is the winner. They have Davidson up there first, but that's incorrect because Lawson is the winner. So the medic, no, the right placement is there, 937.68 for Lawson. And Davidson is third. Baker is third. 9 minutes 46.67 seconds. 9:46.67 for Davidson. Baker is third. No time on the board just as yet.
2 more competitors left on the track.
Baker's time is 10 minutes 08.92 seconds.
Omar Blake of Black River.
And in fourth from St. Elizabeth
He now
is
at
Smith.
the 150 mark as well.
And I'm looking for the athlete from Clarendon. Maybe he stopped because he was in fourth all along. However, that is James. I have not seen him anywhere. So Lawson first, Davidson second, and Baker third. 9:37.68, 9:46.67 for first and second respectively. And 10:08.92 seconds for Baker in third.
7.6268 for
So Blake comes in now for Black River. So Blake slows up
9 minutes
and
46
comes to a
seconds
walk,
for Davis of
and he
Gambia,
stops.
10 minutes 0892 for Baker.
Maybe he thought he went over the
From
finish
Jamaica
line with that
Carifta
white
Games
line that
Trials.
went around,
Going across the
but he
line.
actually went across that line and stopped.
And that will end the
Then
under 17
gathered,
boys 3,000 meters race. The girls
Caught his
are
breath
next
and moved
on track.
again. Been told that you're not finished just yet, son. And he had to go again. So respective athletes being helped up by the medical team that's on hand for the Carifta Trials. So that's the boys under 17, 3,000 meters. Next event on track will be the girls under 17, 3,000 meters. Kadeen Johnson from Hydel. You have Sania Gibson from Edwin Allen. Misha Jade Samuels from St. Jago. You have Yuvia Bennett, St. Elizabeth. DeAndre Wint, St. Elizabeth. Serena Douglas, St. Catherine. You have Kayla Mars, Hydel. And also Janelle Henry from Holy Childhood. Those are the entries for the 3,000 meters. This is the under 23,000 meters I just read a short while ago for girls. Not under 17, but under 20. 3,000 meters for girls. That comes up at 3:35. I'm looking at the time. I have about 7 minutes for the start of that event. We take the focus back on the infield, where the pole vault and the javelin is happening as we speak. We spoke about the pole vault and 3.40. We did not notice anyone clearing the bar though that time. They're in the final. That's a brilliant throw, and it kept in. The white flag will be raised there in the javelin. An athlete from Jamaica College. We'll take a break here from the National Stadium. Javelin and the pole vault going on. The next event on track will be the under 20 girls 3,000 meters.
The G.C. Foster College of Physical Education and Sport produces world-class physical education teachers, coaches, massage therapists, fitness instructors, and recreational professionals. They offer programs which include Master of Science degree, 4-year bachelor's degree, associate degree in coaching, and much more. Visit their office at Angel, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone 876-619-1097-99. G.C. Foster College, the college of choice.
Stay connected with Trackalerts TV by clicking that subscribe button and hitting the notification bell. You'll never miss a moment when we go live, and you'll always be the first to know when we post new and exciting content. But that's not all. Folks, show us some love by liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. Join our community of passionate sports enthusiasts, and let's support our favorite athletes together. So what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and become a part of the Trackalerts TV family today. It's time to take your love for track and field to the next level with the ultimate athletics experience.
Want reach? Advertise with Trackalerts.com. More people are becoming satisfied advertisers building their brand online. We know it from start to finish. Trackalerts.com on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Contact us today at info@trackalerts.com or 876-893-4157.
Keep apace with the latest track and field news from Jamaica, across the Caribbean, and around the world. It's Trackalerts.com. There is just no other. Up-to-the-minute details, expert views, reviews, and interviews in photos, videos, and features. Track Alerts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Trackalerts TV on YouTube. Trackalerts.com. From start to finish.
Advertise on our live streaming on Trackalerts social media pages, which provides the most prominent online viewership from track and field meets in Jamaica. Your products will be seen by our large audience in Jamaica, the diaspora, and across the world. Book your spot in our live stream for a very small introductory fee. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
10.29 seconds for Yohan Blake.
Welcome back to the National Stadium, just in time for the start of the 3,000 meters.
So 7.5 laps around
And
the track.
7.5 laps for the girls on the 23,000 meters on the cards. And Johnson of Hydel, and Gibson, Edwin Allen, Samuel, St. Jago, Bennett of St. Elizabeth, also Winter of St. Elizabeth, Douglas of St. Catherine, Myers of Hydel, and Henry of Holy Childhood. I have 8 on our list, but it's more than 8 in the field. Well, it's actually 8. Don't tell me I can't count again. And moving to the front of the pack is Johnson of Hydel, also the Myers of Hydel. Is also in the mix. A duo from St. Elizabeth
Seems to be Katie Johnson of Hydel.
is Bennett and Wint.
Samuels of St. Jago behind her.
Samuels is there from
Then
St.
Taylor
Jago.
Myers of Hydel.
So they're bunched together though, but Johnson of Hydel is out in front.
Holy Childhood. Those are the competitors tightly bunched. These the top 4. Behind them would be Douglas of St. Catherine
So
and
it
Gibson of Edwin
is a
Allen.
young lady from Hydel, that's Johnson, out in front. On the outside from St. Jago is Samuels, who sits in second, looking pretty relaxed though. And in third, Myers of Hydel is there.
And getting over 3.60 meters, he will have one final attempt at
So
carrying
the
that height. So Raheem Campbell,
Javelin is happening, so to the pole vault.
and Lenworth Strong
And on the front stretch they go once
will
again.
come back in at 3.70 meters.
7.5 laps in the 3,000 meters. So maintaining the top position is Johnson of Hydel. But closer by her team, though, slipped in that second position, Myers. And in third from St. Jago is Samuels. That is the top 3. Looking in the fourth from St. Catherine is Serena Douglas. Now Douglas, after hearing her name being called, has moved into that third position and slipped into second. So Douglas has gone into second, has moved past Hydel's Myers, who settles in third. But still leading the pack is Johnson from Hydel. But Douglas is right on her heels on the back stretch. As we take the focus of the ladies just for a short time, look back on the infield and the javelin happening, and also the pole vault, and the bar was raised from 3.4 to 3.6. And still Johnson maintaining that top position from Hydel. Serena Douglas made a move now. Another move has been made by St. Jago Samuels. She was in about 4th or 5th a short while ago. She's now on the outside and bustling and tossing her way in that second slot. Still sitting pretty behind Johnson. Johnson taking the breeze and thinks she's strong enough. She's from Hydel. And in second from St. Jago, Samuels. On the inside of Samuels, Myers has the inside, and from St. Jago, Samuels has the outside. Now Samuels goes in front ahead of Myers in second, but still Johnson maintaining the top spot from Hydel, ahead of St. Jago Samuels in second. Now Edwin Allen Gibson has gone into third. So she's from Edwin Allen. And from Holy Childhood you have Henry. Henry has gone into 4th position. So that's the top 4 at the present time. So still Johnson maintaining that top spot over St. Jago Samuels, who sits in second, and in third from Edwin Allen is Gibson. She's striding away, breaking up the gathering that was there for single lane traffic, if you want to call it that. But Johnson now stepping up the pace somewhat. Going along with her from St. Jago is Samuels. And in third from Edwin Allen, Gibson. That is the top 3, but not far off the pace from Holy Childhood is Henry at the top 4. And the young lady from St. Catherine, though, Douglas, who made a move earlier on, Serena is her first name, had dropped off the pace somewhat, and behind her is Hydel Myers at the back of the pack from Stets. This will be Bennett.
Laps to run. KD Johnson.
So with 4 laps to go.
Sanya Gibson, that's your top 3.
Johnson still maintaining that position at the front of the pack. In second from St. Jago, Summers is there, and third from Edwin is Gibson. Now I think though that St. Jago's Summers says maybe she's fed up of being second, so she wants to make a move on Johnson of Heidel, who still maintains the number 1 position. But starting to sneak through on the inside from Edwin is Gibson. And but the young lady from St. Jago, Summers, is on the outside. All 3 now bunched together. After the move made by Heidel's Johnson, have made it a single lane traffic. Now we've gone back to the bunch. However, the bunch is just for 3. On the outside wing, looking pretty strong, Summers of St. Jago, just on the heels of Johnson of Heidel. And just on the inside from Edwin is Gibson. Sanya Gibson being closed down somewhat. The door is closed on her if she's trying to make a move. The door will be locked. She has to be careful. About 3 laps to go to complete the girl 3,000 meters. 6:08 on the clock though. Alright, look on the clock on the screen. 6:14 with 3 laps to go. I've seen some good performances. Rashawn Clark, the world under 20, 400 meters. Bronze medalist in the 400 meters hurdles. The winner at Carifta Games last year. The winner of Carifta Trials last year. And the winner again this year. Leaving Camper down a bit early, many may say. Gone on the international ranks, the professional ranks. Under the swept track club umbrella. Now the trio we spoke about earlier on, Johnson of Heidel still maintaining the number 1 position. On the inside from Edwin is Gibson trying to sneak through for that second spot, but will she be stopped by Summers of St. Jago on the outside? So Summers of St. Jago seems to be falling off the pace somewhat, and the top 2 steadying the ship, steadying themselves, Johnson of Heidel and Gibson of Edwin Allen. They moved away. This from St. Jago's Summers.
So they turn into these.
Summers looks like she's tying up a bit.
Trio at the front.
But Edwin Allen's Gibson
These 3
on the heels of Johnson of Heidel. But here comes once again from St. Jago's Summers, lengthening her stride on the front stretch. 2 laps to go to complete the girls under 20, 3,000 meters. Johnson is tiring a bit from my vantage point from what I'm observing. In second from Edwin Gibson, about 1.5 meters behind, and moving away from St. Jago Summers, who's in third. On the backstretch they go once again. They'll be passing the entrance of the marathon tunnel. 2 blue, you may say, not true blue, but 2 blues. 1 dark blue, 1 light blue. And Heidel, the darker of the 2, out in front through Johnson. And just behind Johnson is Gibson of Edwin Allen, as they certainly moved away from St. Jago Summers, who has run out of gas on this back stretch. But still showing her strength and tenacity, Johnson of Heidel, with a 2-meter lead over Gibson. She has been leading from the start of this race, the girls under 23,000 meters. And still, she's up in the ante and trying to move away from Gibson of Edwin Allen, who sits in second on the front stretch. This for the final time, because the next time they come around, it will be the home stretch. But still, Johnson, we have mentioned her name at least 15 times in this race, because she has the lead from the opening whistle, and she has continued on that trend. Now she's moving away from Gibson of Edwin Allen. 1 lap to go. It's the bell lap, and she steps it up again and extend her lead over Gibson of Edwin Allen, who is in second, and about 60 meters behind in third is St. Jago Misha Jade Summers. And way behind from Holy Childhood is Janelle Henry, who is in fourth, and followed by St. Catharine Douglas, who is in fifth. But on the backstretch for the final time, this young lady from Hydel was led from the opening whistle. It is Johnson of Hydel moving past the marathon tunnel for the final time. And Edwin Alice Gibson sits in second. She looks around though to see where is Summers, and Summers has stepped on the pace. Summers is coming. And I think though that Gibson of Edwin Allen, she has run out of gas. But here comes a St. Jago Summers for that second spot. Then that will be interesting with about 200 meters to go. Summers is stepping it up again. Here comes St. Jago Summers is cutting the deficit set by Gibson, and she passes Gibson. But Summers now attacking Johnson of Hydel with about 90 meters to go. The young lady from Monk Street. Oh, what a performance from this young lady. She's cutting the deficit and she's pouring and she's trying to move past Johnson. Johnson is holding her off, but it is Summers on the outside and Johnson on the inside. They're going towards the line, and as Johnson takes it ahead of Summers of St. Jago. Hydels Johnson ahead of Summers of St. Jago, first and second. The move made by Summers was brilliant, but it was not enough. But nevertheless, Johnson wins 10:28.24 seconds. Summers is second, 10:28.66 seconds. First and second, 5 seconds, pardon me. So 10:28.24, 10:28.65, and Gibson is third, 10:46.79 seconds. You saw Gibson on the backstretch looking around, and you knew from she was doing that the tank was almost empty. But then a late surge, a last surge from this young lady from St. Jago. Mr. Jade Samuels has certainly carried her on a plane ride, because she will make the team with a brilliant performance, finishing second nevertheless, but ran out of real estate, could not pass Johnson, who led from the front to the final steps in this race. Great run from Johnson, but very good performance from Summers, who finished second. Gibson of Edwin Allen finishing third. Good performance from all the athletes, also Gibson of Edwin. So Johnson 10:28.24, Summers 10:28.65, and Gibson 10:46.79. .3,000 meters on the cards. On the 20, the next event will be the under 17 girls 800 meters. So the 800 meters coming up 4:35. So we're going to have at the break here, because 3:43 on the clock, and 4:35 with the 800 meters, and then the 200 meters is next. Actually, what I have here, the next event on the track at 4:10 is the 200 meters. So the next event on the track is the 200 meters that comes up at 4:10.
The winner, Tony-Ann Beckford, Edwin Allen, 57.33. Second, Alia Baker, Hydel.
So the announcer just mentioned the 800 meters, the next event. But the next event is the 200 meters.
Fourth, Tequila Bennett, Excelsior, 1:01.34. Fifth, Chanel.
So that comes up at about 4:10. And then goes to about 4:30, and then the 800 meters comes up at 4:35, and then we have the 5,000 meters at 5 o'clock, and then the 100 meters hurdles at 5:35. Well, the next event is 4:10 at the 200 meters. So the next event on the track is a 200 meters. It's up at 4:10, and the under 17s for the under 20s, boys and girls. And then right after that will be the 800 meters for all categories. So there will be a lot of activities here, but continue to tune in the track alerts. Watch, like, share, and subscribe.
Going with his second attempt. He's asking for your support, ladies and gentlemen.
So we go back
second attempt at 3.80 meters.
to the pole vault. So Chung of Calabar, his second attempt. Len Worth is his first name. Failure to clear the second
one
attempt.
more attempt remaining for Lenworth Chung of Calabar.
So Chung
Again,
of Calabar,
the bar, 3.80
meters.
Turn your attention to the javelin throw area for the
So
top
let's
8.
go to the
And
javelin
also
throw.
3 more rounds in the javelin throw for under 20 boys.
So
In
it's a
eighth
final.
position, with a mark of 35.73 from Calabar, Matthew Savage.
Matthew Savage. Wow.
In 7th position,
In
with a
8th.
mark of 40.53 from William Nib, Chavez Gray.
Chavez Gray from William Nib.
In 6th position, with a mark
In
of
7th.
40.82 meters from Very Technical.
So very
Javon
technical.
Forrest.
Forrest is 6th.
In 5th position, with a mark of 43.58 from Calabar, Leonardo Miller.
So Miller of Calabar.
In 4th position, with a mark of 47.39 from Dintil Technical, Don Q Wint.
Don Q Wint.
In 3rd position, with a mark of 47.45 from Happy Grove, Courtney Williams.
So Happy Grove, Courtney Williams is
Second
there.
position with 51.08 from Jamaica College, Jamar Ferguson.
Ferguson of Jamaica
And the
College.
leader with 54.45 from St. Elizabeth Technical, Brandon Faulkner.
So Brandon
The top
Faulkner.
8 in the javelin throw under 20 boys. That's a javelin
Brandon
throw for under
Faulkner,
20
actually,
boys. 3
is
more
the leader.
rounds
So the
for
8
competitors.
finalists you have here. So Calabar's Matthew Savage, he's in 8th. You have Chavez Gray from William Nib in 7th. In 6th from Very Technical is Javon Forrest. In 5th from Calabar, Leonardo Miller. In 4th from Dintil Technical, Dominique Wint. In 3rd from Happy Grove is Courtney Williams. In 2nd from Jamaica College is Jamar Ferguson. And at the top of the pack from Stets is Brandon Falconer. Those are the 8 competitors. 3 more throws to go. First 3 throws separated the 18 competitors that were on show to 8. So we go back to the pole vault. I think Chung has one more attempt to clear, 3.80. Chipper jump going on also.
Under 20 boys javelin in 8th position, Matthew Savage.
I don't know if Chung will contest, try to go with a 3.80. He hasn't really won. Matthew Savage.
White flag goes up for Savage of Calabar.
White flag goes up for Savage.
Waiting the mark. Will it be better than 35.73?
34.74. Is it 34.74? That's what I'm seeing. Don't know if the reading is complete just as yet. The white flag still being raised. So now it's showing 4. So it's showing that it's his 4th throw. 34.73 was someone else's reading. That was there on the clock from before. And waiting to see the mark on the clock, on the board. 38.21. So 38.21 for Matthew Savage.
So
That
now
was
the fourth
Gray.
attempt for
Gray of William Knibb.
Chavez Gray, William Knibb.
Very Technicals Forest should be next. Wait to see Gray's mark though. Chavez Gray.
So Gray in 7th position with 40.53.
Third.
Savage of Calabar still in 8th with 38.21.
So 39 meters.
First attempt now for Forest of Very Technical.
Wow. 39 meters for Gray. And that was Forrest of Very
Flag
Technical.
goes up for Forest of Very Technical.
Practicing his
attention now to the pole
routine.
vault area. Final attempt coming for Lenworth Chung Calabar.
So Chung of Calabar, the pole vault, is asking the audience to give him a tug. So his last attempt though, to clear the bar, 3.80 meters. Chung of Calabar. Approaching. Speed, power, that's it.
Oh, so unfortunate there. for
So
Lenworth
that's
Chung
it.
of Calabar.
The Chung of
Even
Calabar.
Matthew winner for the pole vault
But he still wins though.
for under 20 boys.
Was trying to clear 3.80 meters. Did not work out for him at all. But he's still deemed as a winner.
On the runway at the javelin throw area.
So we just had Miller
going with his fourth attempt.
throw for Calabar. Now Dintil's Wint. His fourth attempt. Not a bad attempt at all. A white flag goes up for Dintil's Dominique Wint. Await the measurement for Wint. Looking on the board, 46.25 meters for Wint. .4625. That was Happy Groves Williams with his attempt. The white flag was raised. Await the reading for Williams' attempt. The next will be Ferguson of Jamaica College. .44 meters. Wow. Wow, he walked across the line because when he released it, he knew it was not going anywhere. He brought down his arm too low. While the javelin was in his hand. So he'll still maintain that second position. Falconer from Stets.
On the runway at the javelin throw area. Brandon Faulkner of St. Elizabeth Technical leading with 54.45.
Slow is up. Wow. If you watch him though, that's a long throw in the center circle from Falconer. He has strength. However, his running up technique is poor. It's two different things. He runs up and then stops and then release. So the running up don't really help him any at all. But this will be another big throw from the leader. From Stets, 52.92 52.92.
Round 5. Savage of Calabar.
So if he can correct that, bring the two together upon release.
Can he go better than that?
So Savage, not a bad throw. Is from Calabar's Matthew Savage. That should be his 5th attempt. That was a better technique from Savage. Looking for the reading. For Savage, 39.84 meters. That was better than the 38.21 he threw on his 4th attempt. So William Nibbs, Gray, just threw a while ago. Next up from Veer Technical is Forrest. We're going to see Gray's mark from William Nibb. Still the flag has been held up, not allowing the competitor to throw as the measurement is done. .53 for Gray. Threw 39 earlier on. And not looking too happy with that throw from Veer Technical is Forrest. Next up will be Calabar's Miller. Not a bad throw from Miller. I think he went against the breeze. Miller of Calabar started the final in 5th. No reading for Miller just yet. .42. Miller of Calabar. Now we have Dintil's Wint. Wow, had some distance on that. To the edge of the center circle.
So ladies and
Wint of
gentlemen,
Dintil.
the long triple jump area for the under 20 boys triple jump. 3 more rounds for the competitors. In 8th position from St. Thomas Technical, Jamar Reed. In 7th
the triple
position
jump.
with 13.48 from Calabar, Jabari Kabi. In 6th position with 13.77 from Kingston College, Rayvon Walkin. In 5th position with 14.04 from Kingston College, Javar Thomas. In 4th with 14.33 meters from Calabar.
So with the
Alain
javelin
Angus.
happening,
In 3rd position with 14.63 from
the
Jamaica
triple
College,
jump final
Chavez
also
Ben.
happening.
In 2nd position with 14.64 from Kingston College, Siobhan Cephas. And the leader with 15.53 meters from Kingston College, Royan Walters. All the best to you, gentlemen. So 3 more rounds for the competitors in the under 20 boys triple jump.
So we give you the top 8 in the triple jump. Oh, and that's a big throw there. We just witnessed a short while ago. The girls are coming out for the under 17 girls. This is the 200 meters final. Triple jump competitors in terms of the finalists. Kingston College, Ron Walters leads ahead of Javon Cephas, also of Kingston College. Chavez Penn from Jamaica College. Calabar's Angus in 4th. And Kingston College's Thomas in 5th. And Kingston College's Rayvon Walkin in 6th. In 7th from Calabar, you have Jabari Kabi, and in 8th from St. Thomas Technical is Jamar Reed. There are 8 competitors in the final of the boys under 20 triple jump. So it's back on the track with the pole vault finishing. The javelin almost completed for the triple jump final, getting ready to get on the way. So let's look at the girls under 17. This is the 200 meters final. Adora Campbell from San Diego in 1:25.61. And Trisha Walker from Camperdown had a time of 25.39 seconds. She's in 2. Anita Mitchell of Hydell in 3, 25.43. Then Natrice East from Woodward's Girls in 4, 24.83 seconds. Janelia Williams, Excelsior, 25.01. Shanoya Douglas from Bushet is 6, 24.94. Tiana Terrelong of Erin Allen in 7, 25.44. And Mario Crossfield of Edwin, 25.54 seconds. Terrelong should have been in lane 7. So Terrelong is missing in action. She won the she ran the qualifiers earlier this morning, but not for the final. She got her qualifying time in the 100 meters for the boys and girls track and field championships after competing at the GC Foster Classics yesterday. So you have to look in lane 4 for Natrice East of Wolmer's. Let's see what she has on her plate to offer. Also there from Mushat in 6, Samoya Douglas. Great start for Douglas, and also doing well from Excelsior is Williams. But now the young lady east of Wilmers has gained somewhat from the Excelsior Williams. On the outside from Mushet is Douglas. Douglas on the outside, East on the inside from Wilmers. The two ladies in red, but now East has gone into another gear and has gone past Douglas and extending her lead to take the girls under 17 200 meters, 24.48 seconds for the Trees East of Wilmer's girls, ahead of Mushet. Douglas in second, 24.47 seconds. On the inside though, it was close to walk-off Camperdown. Douglas is second, 24.78 seconds. East wins, 24.47, and Mitchell is third, 25.04.
In third.
Mitchell is from Hydell. So the boys under 17, 200 meters is the next event on track. Joshua Wint in 1 from William Nib, 23.22 seconds was his qualifying time earlier today. We have Mario Finnegan of Edwin Allen, 23.09 seconds. You have Dante Watson, Jamaica College, 22.69 seconds. Tyreek Robinson of Greater Portmore, he's in 4, 22.53. You have Dante Mendez of Calabar, 22.54 seconds. Ainsley McGregor of Woolmer's Boys, 22.62. He is in lane 6. You have Raheem Allison from Clarendon College in 7, 22.94 seconds. And Nathaniel Martin of Jamaica College in 8, 23.04. So now the 8 competitors for boys under 17, 200 meters.
Currently in third with 14.63.
So with the triple jump and the javelin still continuing.
Jamar Reed of St. Thomas Technical.
Young man from Happy Grove, Williams.
Fourth attempt for Jabari Kabi of Calabar.
As it throw.
Foul. He's in 7th with 14.
Not reaching the center circle though, about 3 yards away from the center circle. You can't see it on your screen. But it's going to be Ferguson. Should be Ferguson of Jamaica College.
That he did on his 4th attempt.
He's up next. He started in second. As you see, the athletes are going to their respective lanes for the boys under 17 200 meters final. In the center circle again with that throw from Jamaica College's Ferguson. He was second going into the final 3 rounds. A measurement being done.
So from
Jason
the
Ferguson.
of Kingston College, the leader for the under 20 boys triple jump, 15.53. That's the mark.
Javelin winding down.
So again,
Brandon Faulkner is next. But on the track, next event
under 20 boys
is it 200 meters. And 200 meters on the cards, under 17 boys. We saw the under 17 girls a short while ago. Latrice East was superior than Douglas and superior than the field. This interesting though. A reminder of the assignments went of William Nib in 1, Finnegan, Erin Allen in 2, Watson, Jamaica College in 3, Robbins, Greater Portmore in 4, Mendez of Calabar in 5, McGregor, Fulmers in 6, Allison of Clarendon College in 7, and Martin of Jamaica College in lane 8.
Lane 5, the central champion in class 2, 22.53 coming in from Greater Portmore High, Tyreek Robinson.
It's a J3's Carifta Trials, the third and final day. 200 meters on the 17 boys on the cards. As said before, we just had the under 17 girls. East
and in lane 2, 22.9
to the top spot
coming in. Second
from Woodman's girls.
Championships from Clarendon College, Raheem Allison.
Well, John Crow flies over the National Stadium. Full field for this final. In the first, it was a 7 because Terrelong of Edwin Allen was missing in action. So she false started in the 1 and has not shown up for the 2. So by my thinking, she will not be a part of the national team. So Sam facing the starter. Winter William Nib is missing.
So a break at the start there for the under 17 boys 200 meters final.
Wow. Is that Robinson though? You'd have to ask.
Red card shown there to Raheem Allison of Clarendon College for a false start. So the
Allison of Clarendon College.
Yeah, that's 6.
Allison's out of Clarendon College. Some adjustments were made. For this race. The assignments I have is not right here. And a brilliant start for Dante Watson from Jamaica College. Also there going from Woolmers, that's McGregor. McGregor from Woolmers. Mendez from Calabar. He's moving away from the rest of the field. Mendez goes across the line, 21.94 seconds with the headband blowing in the wind. Mendez, he takes it, 21.94 seconds for Mendez, 21.92 for Mendez. And the Calabar supporters are on their feet. Watson is second, 22.17 seconds for Watson. And McGregor in third, 22.20.
Finished outside the top 3 in the 100 meters. Watson
So Dante
makes sure
Mendes
to have his name into consideration for the 200 meters. Martin 22.30
wins the boys on the 17,200 meters. 21.92 seconds. And the Calabar supporters are cheering him on. Wow, good performance from Mendes of Calabar. Under 20 coming up. 200 meters. Just at both under 17.
Dante Mendes. I can definitely see why. Negative 0.7
So that's some adjustments.
Wind speed 21.92
in terms of the lane assignments.
is a massive personal best for the
So
youngster from
21.92 seconds of personal best as stated.
22.43.
So he looked pretty confident though, to be honest. Mendes of Calabar. As we're getting ready now for the invitational 200 meters. So I have here James of Jamaica College in 1, St. Jean from Edwin Allen in 2. You have Reed of Jamaica College in 3, Mike of Jamaica College in 5, Kadam unattached in 6, Branche Jamaica College 7, and Solomon of Jamaica College in lane 8.
So where they go
It's
then
a
for the
clean start on the
invitational
outside.
20
This from
meters.
Solomon
A good
of
start for
Jamaica
Elaine
College,
Thompson,
but trying to go
Jamaica
through
College.
is Jaden Reed. He goes by Solomon. Reed of Jamaica College, certainly with a 10-meter lead. But Reed of Jamaica College, he powers home. Looks at the clock, 21.46 seconds for Jaden Reed of Jamaica College in this invitational 200 meters. But Jaden Reed is right in the mix from Cayman Islands. He will be at the Carifta Games representing the Cayman Islands. So Jaden Reed to the top spot, 21.45 seconds. Mac is second, 22.08 for Mac, and in third, Mac is from Jamaica College.
Very close it was
And for third, it was very close indeed. Let's see. And we're down to the 200 meters. The next event should be the girls under 20, 200 meters. And that promises to be a cracker. Sabrina Dockery, who's a talented individual. Young though. She runs in the under 20 division. She's from Lacovia High. Carletta Bernard did not take part in the 100 meters. She is a Western champion in the 2, placed second at the Western in the 100 meters. Let's see what will happen on the cards. Under 20 girls, 200 meters. This is going to be a cracker. I said before, there were some adjustments being done. Looking back on that 100 meters though, 200 meters, pardon me. But we get ready for the under 20 girls 200 meters. Samoya Bailey of Alphonsus Davis should be in lane 1, 24.90 seconds. Vanya Williams of William Knibb in 2, 24.80. Alana Reid of Hydel in 3, 24.40. Carletta Bernard of Mount Alvernia in 4, 23.83. You have Sabrina Dockery of Lacovia in 5 at 24.32 seconds. And Kamara Knight of St. Catherine in 6, 24.36. Alia Baker, who just ran earlier today the 400 meter hurdles of Hydel in 7, 24.38. And Chriselle Hulong of San Diego in 8, 24.84. I don't think Alia Baker will show up though. I don't know if she will. She ran the 400 meters hurdles and placed second earlier this afternoon. The athletes are now coming out. Dockery in the red socks, blue and white tights and blue top. Hulong from San Diego, yellow vest and green tights. And I was looking to see in lane 7 though. I think that will be empty. Alia Baker listed to take part. Knight of St. Catherine is in 6. And the young lady, Carletta Bernard of Mount Alvernia, in 4. The Western champion. Has looked superb though, to be honest. She was beaten in the 100 meters by Alexis James at the Western end, but she did not get a great start at all. Many persons think that she more fit at 200 meters. So the Honorable Olivia Babs-Grange, Minister of Sport in the House.
Thank you so much, Minister, for being here.
Carletta Bernard in 4. But the dangerous Alana Reid is in 3. She has clocked under 23 seconds. She did 22.9 when she caught the bronze of the World Under 20 in Cali, Colombia. Liston won the gold. And Lavanya Williams, who won Class 3 when she competed for overseas 2 years ago. Now second year Class 2. She's in lane 2. Bailey of Alphonsus Davis is 1, 24.90. Hulong, she has Asafa.
Was third in Class 1 at Central Championships, 24.36 coming in from St. Catherine High. Kamaria Knight.
So 7 in the field for this girls on the 20 to 100 meters champion.
Sabrina Dockery. Lane 4. The Western
triple jump going on, and the red flag being raised. The final, the javelin, has been completed. The javelin, interesting though for the javelin throw. Falconer, he was leading from Stets, and just maybe he took that gold medal. We have not received the official standings just yet for the javelin. But we're focused now on the track for the 200 meters. It's on the 200 meters final on the girls' side. So Bailey 1, Williams 2, Reid 3, Bernard 4, Dockery 5, Knight 6, Baker 7. Well, Baker is not there, pardon me, and Hulong in lane 8. Vanya Williams in 2. On her outside is Reid. Reid's outside is Bernard of Mount Alvernia, and followed by Dockery of Lacovia. It's a clean start for the girls on the 20 to 100 meters. Sabrina Dockery has gone out extremely strong, has passed Knight and Hulong. Sabrina Dockery, here comes now Alana Reid on the inside, and she has moved away from Dockery. But Carletta Bernard, she has passed Dockery, but Alana Reid is surging towards the line. This young lady was clocked 22.9, but it's Alana Reid 22.97 seconds. Oh my word, 22.97 for Alana Reid. That is the flash time. Carletta Bernard from Mount Alvernia is second, but 22.97 seconds. Now round it down to 22.96. Carletta Bernard is second, 23.51 seconds. And Dockery is third, 23.93 seconds. They said that Reid clocked in altitude when she went under 23 seconds at the World Under 20s. But guess what? She has registered 22.9 here at the National Stadium. Lana Reed of Hydel taking the top spot. It's a good run from Alana Reed as we get ready now for the next event on the track. That's under 20 boys. But Alana Reed, good performance from her. But Dockery went out extremely hard in that first 70 meters. Not a great start though.
23
from Carletta Bernard.
Carletta Bernard
for the
is
second.
also a new personal best for her.
23.45 PB for Carletta Bernard. And in third, Dockery. You must remember though, Dockery is extremely young. She's in class 2.
23.93 for Sabrina
First year
Dockery is
class
also
2.
a new personal best for her as well.
She's
So
an excellent
personal best
athlete
for second and
for
third.
Sabrina Dockery.
And Reed, the winner, as mentioned, 22.96.
So ladies and gentlemen, it's my co-announcer's birthday today, Donald Smith's birthday. So after I say to
big up
everybody, say happy
to
birthday,
Donald Smith. I never knew that though.
1, 2.
Donald Smith's birthday.
Thank you all so much.
Donald Smith,
Happy
International
birthday.
Stadium announcer. Announced at the World Under 20 and also announced at the World Championship, Senior World Championship. It's not only announcer, stadium announcer at the junior level, but he went to the World Championship Senior to announce at the meet for World Athletics. Minister of Sport, the Honorable Olivia Babs-Grange, on the track that's going around meeting individuals that are here. Some of the athletes that just ran a short while ago has gone over to Alana Reed. See to the lower end on the right of your screen. Having a word with Alana Reed of Fidel. I have to say a special good afternoon to the mother of Alana Reed. As all pictures have been taken photo op as we get ready for the 200 meters for on the boys' side. Jean Strawn from Titchfield should be in lane 1 at a time of 21.98 seconds. Yeah, Richard Nelson of Clarendon College, 21.93. Nicoy Drummond of Camperdown in 3, 21.57. Malik Smith Band of Jamaica College, he's in 4, 20.98 seconds. Javon Dunkley of St. Elizabeth, 21.08. He is the Western champion. No, not the Western champion, pardon me. Western champion, yes he is, as he got the better of DeAndre Daly in that 200 meters. He went by him extremely hard on the bend, and DeAndre Daly could not answer when they came down the home stretch. Marcino Rose of Kingston College, he is in 6 at a time of 21.80. Delana Kennedy of Erin Allen should be in 7, 21.21. And Antonia Powell of Erin Allen should be in 8, 21.82 seconds. There you see the Honorable Olivia Babs-Grange just having a word with Reed, who just won the 200 meters after placing second in the 100 behind Serena Cole. And interviews will be done to Reed of Hydel. Beside the Honorable Olivia Babs-Grange is Garth Gale, the president of the Jamaica Athletic Administrative Association, J3s. As doping control officer is having a word with Carletta Bernard. So I think she'll sign and then she'll take her test. I've been working extremely hard, the doping control officers at this meet. The right of your screen. They tested Serena Cole last evening. After she won that 100 meters, they ushered her off. Rickian Russell won the 400 meters under 20 from Howard Technical. She got tested. Carletta Bernard, a doping officer, having a word with her, so you know that the test will be done on Carletta Bernard. So we focus back to 200 meters. Gave you the lane assignments, hoping that it is like that, though, what we just read. We see two Edwin Allen athletes there, Powell in 8 and Kennedy in 7. On the inside. Looking in 5 from Stets, Javon Dunkley. He runs a mean bend at Dunkley. Smith Band from Jamaica College is in 4. Drummond of Camperdown is in 3. Nelson of Clarendon College in 2. And Strawn of Titchfield should be in 1. So Rose of Kingston College. I've not seen him just yet. Maybe I will not see him this afternoon. He should have been in lane 6. So big up to Donald Smith. Remember, it's his birthday today. Outstanding track announcer.
So on track now, we are ready for event 53.
So 7 in this field.
That's
On the 20 boys, 200 meters.
Final.
Selena Simons once again, Strawn of Titchfield in 1. Nelson of Clarendon College in 2. Drummond Camperdown in 3. Smith Band of Jamaica College in 4. Dunkley of St. Elizabeth in 5. You have Kennedy of Edwin Allen in 7. And Powell of Edwin Allen in 8.
The world under 24x4 silver medalist.
So Kennedy,
from Edwin Allen, Delano Kennedy.
I'm hoping though that what he has done many times don't happen now.
The Western champion.
And it's something that we have been discussing, and we talk about this at the end of the race with Kennedy. The athletes are coming out for the 800 meters, not on your screen though. They'll walk through the marathon tunnel.
In the field from Jamaica College, Malik Smith Band. In lane 3, the competitor champion.
So let's see
1.57 seconds is time coming in.
the 200 meters, the final in this Carifta Trials.
In lane 2, the 100 meters.
Strawn, Nelson, Drummond, Smith Band, Dunkley, Kennedy, and Powell.
Richard Nelson.
So happy birthday again to Donald Smith, St. Catherine head boy, when he attended years ago, centuries ago, not centuries, decades ago. I don't think it reached decades just as yet. Maybe it has though, to be honest. A lover of sport. In the meantime, the concentration will now be on the 200 meters final on the 20 boys. Strawn, Nelson, Drummond, Smith Band, Dunkley, Kennedy, and Powell. You have to look out for Dunkley. He's in 5. Smith Band is there as a favorite. Gunn has set them away. Dunkley gets out well, so too Smith Band. But Dunkley on the outside from the duo of Edwin Allen, Kennedy, and Powell is past. So Smith Band on the inside, Dunkley on the outside. So Dunkley and Smith Band. Smith Band goes in front of Dunkley. That's the top 2. Dunkley on the outside and Smith Band maintaining the lead, and he will take it. Smith Band followed by Dunkley, 21.12 seconds, and Kennedy comes up for 3rd. 21.12 seconds. This for Smith Band of Jamaica College. Javon Dunkley of Smith of Stets is 2nd. 21.13 for Smith Band. And second is Dunkley, 21.29 seconds. I think though that Kennedy may have finished 3rd. 21.29. A late burst from Kennedy. Yes, he did. 21.48 seconds for Kennedy in 3rd. So 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in the boys under 20 200 meters final. So the next event on the track will be the 800 meters. Under 17 girls. It will be Briana Williams of Alphonsus Davis in 1. Natalia Gale of Denby in 2. Jada Fletcher of St. Jago in 3. You have Kevon Gay Fowler of Edwin Allen in 4. You have Jovi Rose of Homewood Technical in 5. Gabrielle Woolry of St. Jago in 6. You have Alake Reynolds of Alphonsus Davis in 7. And Kedra, that is Coombs from St. Jago in 8. Kadedra, pardon me. Those are the 8 competitors. This for the under 17 800 meters. So 3 athletes from St. Jago, 1 from Edwin Allen, Homewood Technical, Alphonsus Davis, have 2. Denby is there in the mix. Girls under 17 800 meters final. Smith Band looked impressive coming around the bend. His coach is there from Jamaica College. As we take a quick break, boy, and come back for the 800 meters on the 17 final.
The G.C. Foster College of Physical Education and Sport produces world-class physical education teachers, coaches, massage therapists, fitness instructors, and recreational professionals. They offer programs which include Master of Science degree, 4-year bachelor's degree, associate degree in coaching, and much more. Visit their office at Angel Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone 876-619-1097-99. G.C. Foster College, the college of choice.
Stay connected with Trackalerts TV by clicking that subscribe button and hitting the notification bell. You'll never miss a moment when we go live, and you'll always be the first to know when we post new and exciting content. But that's not all. Folks, show us some love by liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. Join our community of passionate sports enthusiasts, and let's support our favorite athletes together. So what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and become a part of the Trackalerts TV family today. It's time to take your love for track and field to the next level with the ultimate athletics experience.
Want reach? Advertise with Trackalerts.com. More people are becoming satisfied advertisers building their brand online. We know it from start to finish. Trackalerts.com on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Contact us today at info@trackalerts.com or 876-893-4157.
Keep apace with the latest track and field news from Jamaica, across the Caribbean, and around the world. It's Trackalerts.com. There is just no other. Up-to-the-minute details, expert views, reviews, and interviews in photos, videos, and features. Track Alerts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Trackalerts TV on YouTube. Trackalerts.com. From start to finish.
Advertise on our live streaming on Trackalerts social media pages, which provides the most prominent online viewership from track and field meets in Jamaica. Your products will be seen by our large audience in Jamaica, the diaspora, and across the world. Book your spot in our live stream for a very small introductory fee. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
10.29 seconds for Yohan Blake. An impressive run.
Hosting a function or event? Want it to be streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom? iView 365 can help you. We specialize in sporting events, stage shows, funerals, concerts, conferences, church services, graduations, and many more. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. That's ANTHONYFOS@gmail.com.
meters final.
Welcome back to Trackalerts podcast on the J3's Carifta Trials at the National Stadium.
Lane 7 from Alphonsus Davis, Alec Reynolds. Lane 6 from St. Jago.
It's the girls on the 17 800 meters final.
In lane 5,
So Williams of Alphonsus Davis in 1. Gale of Damage should have been in 2, missing in action. Fletcher of St. Jago in 3. In 4, Fowler of Edwin Allen. In 5 from Homewood Technical is Rose. In 6 from St. Jago, this will be Woolley. And 7 from Alphonsus Davis in Reynolds. And in 8, Coombs of St. Jago High. It's the start of the girls under 17 800 meters final. And Rose, as she normally does though, trying to go to the front of the pack. She's from Homewood Technical. On the outside of Rose is Fowler. And more so on the inside than the outside. Fowler goes in front, followed by Rose. And coming through in that third position looks to be Reynolds of Alphonsus Davis. Now making a move for St. Jago. So going strong is a Fletcher.
In the mix as well is Khadijah Coombs of St.
So
Jago.
going to the top of the pack is from Edwin Allen. Looks to be Fowler. Fowler maintaining that top position though. Coming around the bend. On the outside in second from Alphonsus Davis is Reynolds. On the inside from Homewood Technical is Rose. On the front stretch, this for the final time. The next time it will be the front stretch, it will be home. Well, the girl lady in the light blue and Fowler of Edwin Allen out in the front. Then coming on the outside, this looks to be Coombs of St. Jago. Coombs of St. Jago has gone into second, challenging for that second spot with Rose of Homewood Technical. They're fighting for that second spot, but still Fall of Edwin Allen holding that top spot. Rose has slipped into that second position, moving past Coombs, but Coombs is having none of that. She makes another challenge on the outside, on the backstretch for the final time. Still Fletcher of Edwin Allen, Fowler, of Edwin Allen, extending her lead, followed by Coombs of St. Jago. She makes another move and leaves Rose behind. Now, from Alphonsus Davis, it is Reynolds making another move. She has gone into that third position. Reynolds, though, gaining somewhat on Coombs. She has now going into second, but on the top of the pack, this from Edwin Allen. It is Fowler with 120 meters to go. It is a foul of Edwin Allen, followed by Alphonsus Davis Reynolds. That's the top two, but certainly the under 17 800 meters final from Edwin Allen. Fowler holds the top spot. She strides away with Alphonsus Davis Reynolds, who's in second, but it's going to be Fowler for Edwin Allen, who will take it. The girls on the 17 800 meters final, 2:13.12 seconds. In second is Reynolds, and in third is Rose, and followed by Coombs in fourth, and finishing in fifth is Williams. 2:13.24 seconds for Fowler in that top spot, and in second from Alphonsus Davis is Reynolds. Reynolds' time is 2:14.60 seconds, and Rose blossoming to third in this girls on the 17 800 meters final. 2:14.60 for Reynolds. Rose is third, 2:17.54 seconds. She is from Homewood Technical in third. The boys are coming out on the track.
Here are the results for the under 20 girls 3,000 meters.
800 meters.
Katie Johnson, Hydel, 10:28.24. Misha Jade Samuel, St. Jago second, 10:28.65.
Robinson of Kingston College.
Edwin Allen third,
Javon Robinson from Kingston College, 2:01.84 seconds. Rashid Grant of St. Mary High, 1:59.60. And Tyrone Lawson of Jamaica College, 1:57.84. You have Delan Ton of Charlemont, 1:57.75 seconds. Rashid Price of Jamaica College, he's in 5, 1:57.46. Then you have Raquelme Hunter of Kingston College, 6, 1:57.87. And Jaqueen Miller of St. Elizabeth, he's in lane 7, a time of 1:58.04. And Joel Morgan of Edwin Allen in 8, 1:59.50. Let's look in on the entries. 2 athletes from Kingston College, 2 from Jamaica College. Lawson, second event. He will be in lane 3. from Jamaica College. And from Kingston College in lane 1, Robinson with that black socks. Hunter from KC is in 6 on the inside.
So on track now is the under 17
I'm looking on
boys 800
from
meters
Charlemont
final.
in 4. Todd.
8 listed, 7 have
Is it
reported.
the red vest, Todd?
The lane assignments. In lane 8, third at Central Championships.
So Robinson 1, Grant 2, Lawson 3, Todd 4, Price in 5, Hunter in 6, Miller 7, and Morgan in lane 8.
From St. Elizabeth Technical, Joaquim Miller. Lane 6. Corporate area class 2
So
silver
full
medalist,
field.
157.87
Lane
coming
2
in from
though.
Kingston College.
Grant of St. Mary High is missing in action. So not
In
full
lane
enough.
5, the class 2 gold medalist at corporate championships, 157.46 coming in from Jamaica College, Rashid Price. The central champion is in lane 4, 157.75
So the man
coming
from
in
Central,
from Charlemont High, Elaine
Todd.
Thompson.
Expectations are
In
high
lane
for this
3, he
individual.
won the 3,000 meters earlier, 157.84
So,
coming in from
you have
Jamaica
to ask the
College,
question,
Tyrone
though.
Lawson.
What does
And
Tyrone
Morgan
Lawson
Alpha
has
in
left
lane 1.
after winning that 3,000
2
meters
minutes,
earlier
0.84
this
seconds
afternoon,
coming
not
in
this
from
morning, but this
Kingston College,
afternoon?
Yohan Robinson, the lineup for
Does he
the
have the
17
speed?
boys 800 meters final.
In this 800 meters. He is talent. Robinson, Lawson, Todd, Price, Hunter, Miller,
The under
and
17
Morgan.
boys,
It's
800
under
meters
17,
on the way.
800 meters final for
All
boys.
eyes will be focused
So
on the
Price
center
of
the
Jamaica
track
College
to
gets
follow.
out well,
That's
goes to the front
Colin
of the
Ford
pack.
and Price
On the
from
outside,
JC
Morgan of
five.
Edwin Allen wanting to slip in that second position, but you have to look out for Todd in that red vest.
Miller of
Also
St.
moving
Elizabeth
well
Technical
from
will want to
Stets.
spoil
Miller
that party.
did pretty well
And
at the
so
Western
too,
Championships.
Morgan of
Miller
Edwin
has
Allen.
slipped into second.
So the
And in the
early
third
leader
is Todd of
Rashid Price
Charlemont.
Jamaica
Oh,
College.
stumbling
Miller of St. Elizabeth
as the
Technical
man
in
from
second,
Kingston
Todd of
College,
Charlemont in
Samir
third.
Robinson, almost falling over.
They're followed by the man from
Well, that was not
Kingston
Robinson, that
College.
was Hunter, pardon me. My apologies. Hunter is in 4th from
Seems
Kingston
to be
College.
Hunter.
So at the front of the pack from Jamaica College is Price, still leading though. Trying to come
Price,
through Hunter on the inside.
Miller,
On the outside
and
from
Hunter,
Stets
and
is Miller.
Todd.
And Todd
That's
right
the
there. No,
top
Miller has
four.
gone
They
into
come
the
to the
front
lap.
of the bell
Miller
lap.
now kicks to the
So
front. He
it is
has
Miller
Hunter for company.
and Hunter. That's the top two.
Todd,
Stets
Stephen
and
Mendes,
Kingston
so
College.
to
Todd
Price.
of Charlemont. He's in
Morgan,
third.
Edwin
And in 4th from Jamaica
And
College
one
is
for
Price.
Kingston College.
That
They
is the
have
top
work to
4.
do.
But a man from the breadbasket parish, Miller,
So
on the
to the man
outside.
Lawson,
Hunter
must be
from
feeling
Kingston
the
College on the
Atlantic
inside.
from
And Todd
3,000
off the
meters
pace.
earlier.
Now we see a move being made from Jamaica College's Price. Price getting on the backstretch. He has passed Todd and slipped into that third position with 210 meters to go. Miller of Stets having a half a meter lead over Hunter of Kingston College. But we mentioned before about Jamaica College's Price. He has gone past a man from Kingston College and now onto the heels, onto the shoulder of Miller on his inside. So it is Jamaica College's Price. Price goes in the front. Miller of Stets is in second. Hunter for Kingston College is in third. Todd of Charlemont is in 4th. Now Price trying to make the move. Todd probably trying to make the move, but it's all about Price of Jamaica College takes the top spot, and Todd comes through for second. And in third is Hunter of Kingston College, and 4th from Stets is Miller. 157.04 seconds. This for Jamaica College's Rashid Price. And in second, I think though that Todd got it ahead of Hunter of Kingston College. 157.07 seconds for Price. It was close. But let's see. The right hand went across from Hunter. But I thought the torso of Todd, yes it did. Todd finishes in second, 158.05 seconds, and Hunter from Kingston College third, 158.07, and in 4th, looks to be from Stets, Miller, 158.16 seconds for Miller. Top 4 in the boys under 17, 800 meters final.
3,000 meters. Tyrone Lawson, Jamaica College, the winner, 9 minutes 37.68.
It's an 800 meters on the cards for the under 20 girls. In 1, Headley of St. Catherine, 212.44 seconds. In 2, you have Amoya Jameson from Edwin Allen, 212.14. Rakisha Sims of Edwin Allen, she's in 3, 209.38 seconds.
10:58.05. And
in 4, you have Kishay Rowe of Alphonsus Davis, 208.37. Liana Lewis of Edwin Allen in 5 to 12.77 seconds. Monique Stewart of Edwin Allen in 6 to 12.69. And Danielle King of Hydel in 7th, 209.65. And Clark Giddings of Port Antonio in lane 8, 209.59. In 5, Lewis. And in lane 6, we have Monique Stewart.
So on track now is the under 20 girls 800 meters final.
From Hydel.
Assignments.
Port Antonio, Clark Giddings. But you have to look out for Kishay Rowe of Alphonsus Davis. So before, she has looked superb within the 1500 meters 2 days ago. Can she take the double?
Danielle King.
She is in lane 4, but Monique Stewart in lane 6 will have something to say.
Class 2 Central
And also King of Hydel, who's in 7. Not to forget about Sims of Edwin
In
Allen.
lane 5, also ran a personal best in qualifying at 2 minutes 12:77 from Edwin Allen, Liana Lewis. In lane 4,
With the blue headband, lane 3. You have to look out for Keisha Sims. 209.38 is more than solid for this young lady. As a minute of sport, you see, walking past the ladies, along with her advisor, Ali McNabb. That's Honorable Olivia Babs-Grange. McNabb was a big athlete in his major athlete. When I watched him play for Boys Town, he could hit a dead ball from miles out.
The lineup for the under 20 girls
had a heavy strike.
meters final.
Well, let's see. Let's focus now on the track. Headley, Jameson, Sims, Rowe, Lewis, Stewart, King, and Clark Giddings. It's a girls under 20, 800 meters final. Getting out as we expected before. Monique Stewart of Edwin Allen. They have gone by King of Hydel on the outside. Row between the sea of blue or easy of Edwin Allen athletes. So hitting the front with the headband is Sims. Sims slipped into that second position. But James is there. No, Kichero has passed Sims for that second position. Also moving well from Hydel is King on the outside. At the back of the pack, though, is Clark Giddings of Port Antonio. So Jameson in the lead, followed by Hydel's King, who is in second. Kichero has settled into third. A different tactics being used by Kichero.
In second.
So King now making the move on this front stretch. Monique Stewart has settled into fourth at the present time. At the back of the pack, though, it is Sims. Rakisha Sims now makes her move. She was in sixth. Now onto the shoulder of Rowe of Alphonsus Davis. So Rowe and Sims, they make a move to go for the King. King out in front from Hydel. They're bunched together. Rowe of Alphonsus Davis, she is in third. Behind Rowe from Edwin Allen is Rakisha Sims. Now Rowe makes her move and she has gone by King. Rowe of Alphonsus Davis hits the front, but will be followed closely. This by Rakisha Sims of Edwin Allen. Now Rakisha Sims now passes King of Hydel with 200 meters to go. Rowe of Alphonsus Davis trying to extend her lead over Edwin Allen's Rakisha Sims, who's in second with 110 meters to go. Kishay Rowe, she did the same thing in the 1500 meters. Can she do the same thing here? But certainly Kishay Rowe with 60 meters to go is holding on the challenge of Edwin Allen Sims, who's in second That is the top two heading towards the line. It's going to be a double winner at the Carifta Trials. Kishay Rowe will take the win, the top spot, the cake. 2:06.98 seconds from Kishay Rowe. That should be a personal best for Kishay Rowe. She is in tip-top form. 2:07.04 seconds rounded up for Kishay Rowe. Rakisha Sims of Edwin Allen is second. 2:08.18 seconds for Sims of Edwin Allen. But Kishay Rowe 2:07.04. Lewis is third. 2:09.09 seconds. She has looked in spanking form this year, Kishay Rowe.
Lewis 2:09.09 in third. And
she has been getting it right this year.
Personal best she did in qualifying. So
wow.
Personal best
Kishay Rowe 2:07.04 seconds. Sims 2:08.18 seconds. Both clocking personal best on the afternoon. Girls on the 2,800 meters final. Now it's time for the boys. In lane 1, you have Green Bowen of St. Elizabeth. He had a time of 1:55.25 seconds. Ainsley Campbell of Kingston College into 1:54.88. You have Siobhan Wardlow of Kingston College in 3, 1:56.09 seconds. Kamario Bygrave of Jamaica College in 4, 1:53.14 seconds. In 5 is Brown of Port Antonio, 1:55.28 seconds. In 6, you have Jacqueline Cook of Kingston College, 1:53.34. Bahrain Smith of St. Elizabeth in 7, 1:55.60. And Omar Davis of Jamaica College, he's in 8, 1:56.11. Davis has been stopping and going in his races. Lane 2 is a Campbell of Kingston Campbell is in action. Wardlow, KC 3, he's there.
1:56.11 coming in from Jamaica College, Omar Davis. The Western champion comes in with 1:55.60 seconds from St. Elizabeth Technical, Bahrain Smith.
Coke.
In lane 6, a 2019 Class 3 800 meters gold medalist, 1:53.34
So let's see
Kingston College,
Jacqueline Coke. Jacqueline
in
Coke.
lane 5, the 2022 Class 2
In 6,
gold medalist.
in 7, Bahrain Smith of St. Elizabeth.
1:55.28 coming in from Port Antonio, Ainsley Brown.
In 7.
In lane 4, the fastest man, the fastest junior this year in Jamaica, 1:53.14 coming in from Jamaica College, Kamario Bygrave.
So Bygrave, the overwhelming favorite.
In lane 3, third at the Corporate Championships, 1:56.09 in qualifying.
And this man from Stetson, Bahrain Smith. He's got 1:55, and the person think he can go faster. He's in lane 7.
1:55.25 coming in from St. Elizabeth Technical, Rashid Green, the lineup for the under 20 boys 800 meters final.
Kishay Rowe being congratulated by her coach. It's a start of the boys on the 2,800 meters, and many may say the athlete with the fastest time so far this season from Jamaica College, Kamara Bygrave. He goes to the front of the pack there. On the inside of Bygrave, it's Wardo of Kingston College. On the outside of Bygrave is Brown of Port Antonio. He's in the maroon vest though, right alongside Bygrave of Jamaica College. That is the top two at the present time, as we're hitting the 200 meters mark. Still Bygrave maintaining that top spot, and right behind him this former Port Antonio is Brown in second. And no shoulder to shoulder, was just behind, but now he has made a move shoulder to shoulder on the front stretch. Omarion Davis has tried to slip into that third position. He's from Jamaica College. Tried to go by the man from Stets, and that is Green, who sits in third. So that's not Green from Stets, that's Smith actually from Stets. So Smith moving in that second position on the heels of Bygrave. We spoke about him at the start of this boys on the 2,800 meters. On the backstretch for the final time in this event, Bygrave's trying to leave the gathering which settled behind. But Bygrave extending his stride and pouring his arms past the entrance of the marathon tunnel. In second from St. Elizabeth is Bahrain Smith. In third is Brown of Port Antonio. Now the move move is made by the man from Kingston College, Wardlow, was going to try to go into that third spot, but still he sits in fifth. But at the top of the pack is Bygrave, as shades front into home with a monumentous run in this boys under 20, 800 meters. He's extending his lead over Bahrain Smith, but here comes Brown from Port Antonio. Brown passes Bahrain Smith in that second position, but Bygrave of Jamaica College, he takes it, stops the clock, 150.21 seconds ahead of Brown, and Coke was there slipping through for third maybe. Bygrave 150.20 for that top spot in the boys on the 800 meters run. Brown of Port Antonio was second, 151.42 seconds, and Smith finishing in third, 152.42, and Coke should be in fourth, but just Wardlow actually, 152.56. I think Coke came through for fourth though, not Wardlow, but I may be wrong. But the board said Wardlow. Coke is fifth, 153.85, and in sixth, 155.30, and that is Green Bowen from St. Elizabeth. That's the end of the 800 meters on the 20 boys. So Coke was fifth and Wardlow fourth.
Nathaniel Martin, Jamaica College, fourth, 22.30. Ainsley McGregor, Woolmers, 5th, 22.43. Yohan Romaldo Smythe of Mushek, 6th.
We appreciate you tuning in to our live streams regularly. To show your continued support, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing our content. If you would like to contribute monetarily, you can do so by clicking on the $ just below where you type your comment to make a donation. Thank you for your ongoing support. We cannot emphasize enough how vital your support is to our ongoing coverage of track and field. Therefore, if you haven't subscribed as yet, please click on the subscribe button now and share our content. Your support means a lot to us. And I think it actually does. So the 5,000 meters is the next event on the track. And if you have not subscribed just yet, please click that subscribe button. As a lot
he looks set to go in the
events going on.
championships with a new PB as well. The next event on track is the
Fowler is class 3.
That's the under 20
Great talent,
5,000
Fowler.
meters.
Great talent. Miss Casey Graham, though. Lively individual, Raymond Casey Graham. Well, thank you very much for watching our broadcast all throughout the world. Final day of the J3's Carifta Trials, third and final day. Things are winding down after the 5,000 meters. Will be the hurdles to close off the show in 2023. So for the 5,000 meters, we have Nathaniel Wallace of William Knibb. Ainsley Campbell, Kingston College. You have Nakia Morris of Clarendon College. Raheem Walker, St. Jago. Najano Campbell from St. Elizabeth. Kevin Williams, Enid Bennett. Daniel Small, Mavis Bank. You have Jermaine Fender from Jamaica College. You have Kemar Vernon from Charlie Munt. And Seth Hudson from Mavis Bank. And Abina Reed, Clarendon College.
Nakia Morris. Competitor 480, the Central Championship silver medalist from St. Jago.
10 competitors, although we have 11 names.
416 from St. Elizabeth
10
Technical.
have shown.
Jean Campbell. Competitor 146, third at Central Championships. Enid, and he's representing Enid Bennett, Kevin Williams. Competitor 338 was fourth at the Corporate Area Championships from Mavis Bank, Daniel Small. Competitor 250 from Jamaica College, Jermaine Fender. Competitor 57 from Charlemont, Kemar Vernon, and
So getting ready for the 5,000 meters.
337 from Mavis Bank, Seth Hudson. The lineup for the under 20 boys, 5,000 meters.
Under 20 boys. So the start of the 5,000 meters under 20 boys. It'll be an interesting day, though. Interesting event. This 5,000
So
meters.
12 and a half laps to come.
So 12 and a half laps.
In this
Said by
boys under
birthday
20,
boy Donald
5,000
Smith.
meters.
The two athletes from Mavis Bank. Enid Bennett in the house, Jamaica
So
College.
the early leader that is Seth Hudson.
So
of
Hudson
Mavis Bank.
of
They
Mavis
now have
Bank out
12
in
laps
front.
to go. Man from Charlemont behind them, that's Kemar Vernon in the white. And then Mavis Bank's Daniel Small just behind them.
So Hudson Mavis Bank goes out in front, having a great coach. Not because his name is Grant, though. No, that's his speciality. He loves to coach the longer distances in track and the field. You have to watch this race to see how it will unfold. Let's do some results. See if we can find some results in the meantime. Official results, I may say. And on this Sunday, it was pure finals in the afternoon session, an official evening session, starting with the under 17 girls 400 meters.
Spots on the team to the Carifta Games in the
If
Bahamas.
you joined our broadcast late, we started off with the 400 meters hurdles. Jodian Daly of Hydel won the first event under 17s, 101.50 seconds. In second, Rihanna Lewis of Rhodes Hall, 101.74.
Williams of
And in
Eden Bennett
third,
now in the lead.
Natanya Dixon from St.
Nathaniel
Mary's High,
Morris now moves
105.06.
into second. Representing William Nib was at St. Louis Technical last year. The Western
So
champion.
the
He goes
boys
to the
on the
front now.
17s, 400 meters hurdles, 4 hurdles final.
Walker of St. Jago.
DeAndre
in
Gale
second.
of Jamaica College, he won that
And
event.
then Mavis Banks, Daniel
53.17
Small
seconds.
behind them.
DeMarco Bennett of Excelsior, 53.24. And Tajaniel Gordon from Kingston College, third, 54.22 seconds. Top 3 in the under 17 final, 400 hurdles. And for the under 20, girls, Tonian Beckford of Edwin, she won with a time of 57.33 seconds. Alia Baker of Hydel was second, 57.60. Annalise Brady of Homewood Technical, she was third, 59.33 seconds. And the top 3 has 10 laps to go in this boys 5,000 meters. So first, second, and third
So on the 10 laps to go
in
now.
the girls under 20 400 meters hurdles. Then we had the boys under 20. It was won by Rashawn Clark, world under 20 bronze medalist,
About a minute and
also
3
the reigning
seconds
Carifta
per
champion
lap
from
so
Swift
far.
Track Club, 50.52 seconds. Antonio Forbes, he was second from
Nathaniel
Kingston
Wallace,
College,
now the leader once more. Walker of
50.68
St. Jago in
seconds.
second. Small of Mavis Bank
Edwin
in
Allen.
third. Then Kingston College's
Tyrese
Ainsley Campbell
Hyman was third,
in
51.77 seconds. First, second, and third. It's under 20 boys, 400 meters hurdles. Some results coming through. The 3,000 meters on a 17 run earlier this afternoon was won by Tyrone Lawson of Jamaica College with a time of 9 minutes 37.68 seconds. From Belfield, it was a Dane Davison finishing in second, 9 minutes 46.67. And in third from Jamaica College was Alex Baker,
So 9 laps to
the
go.
time
on
of
Walker
10 minutes
St. Jago, Wallace of
08.92
William
seconds. First, second,
Then
and third.
Small
The
of Mavis
3,000
Bank,
meters on the
your top
17
three.
for boys.
Behind them is Campbell of Kingston
3,000
College.
meters under 20 for girls.
And further back is Kevin Williams of Enid Bennett. Then the man from
K.D.
Jamaica
Johnson of
College, that's
Hydel, she
Jermaine
won.
Fender.
10 minutes 28.24 seconds. Now Misha Jade Samuels of St. Jago was second, 10 minutes 28.65. And Sanye Gibson of Edwin Allen was third with a time of 10 minutes 46.79 seconds.
Wallace leads the field, trying to open a gap at the moment. Walker though.
Girls under 17,
is staying
200
within
meters.
close company. Campbell now into third. The man from Kingston College. And then
Was
Small
won
Mavis
by
Bank
Nachise
in
East
fourth.
of Woolmer's girls. The time of 24.47. In second was Shanoya Douglas of Mushet 24.78 seconds. Onetta Mitchell of Hydel was third, 25.04 seconds first, second and third. That's in the girls under 17 200 meters run. Then it was time for the boys to take center stage. That result not on the board just yet. For the international 200 meters boys is there.
8 laps left. The man from William
Just won by Jaden Reed of Jamaica College, 21.45 seconds, winning the double. Devon Rick Mack of Jamaica College, 22.08. And Yohan Grant of Jamaica College, third, 22.66 seconds. Some of the results coming through, that's from the Invitational. And why it was dubbed Invitational? Because all these athletes are not Jamaican. We are calling the names. Reed from Cayman Islands and more. Thank you very much, fans, for the donation. So far, we really, really appreciate it. We really do. It will help to us going a long, long way. 3,000 meters. Results we gave you earlier on. Just gave you the Invitational. And the girls, 200 meters, took center stage. Which was won by Hydel's Alana Reed. And she was congratulated by the Minister of Sport, the Honorable Olivia Babson-Grange. 22.96 seconds was the winning time for Alana Reed, going under 23 seconds.
So 7 laps
not
left
for
the
the first time, went on the 23 second, 22.9
St. Jago, Campbell, Kingston College.
The world under 20.
Campbell being told to stay with the top 2. Let's see if he will do so.
Alana Reed in second was Carletta Bernard, 23.51 seconds, and in third Sabrina Dockery of Lacovia, 23.93 seconds. First, second, and third. As the girls under 20 200 meters final, there was the boys under 20 200 meters final, which was won by Malik Smith Band of Jamaica College, 21.13 seconds. Now Javon Dunkley of St. Elizabeth, 21.29, and Delana Kennedy of Edwin Allen with a finish of magnitude, 21.48 seconds. That is the top 3 in that event. In the boys 200 meters under 20. It was time for the 800 meters run. 6 laps to go to complete this event. 5,000 meters on the cars. Wallace of William Knibb, Nathaniel Wallace of William Knibb out in front. And St. Jago's Walker is second.
So with 6 laps to go,
and Campbell of Kingston College is in third.
From the stands.
That's the top 3 in this event. 5,000
William
meters.
Knibb is leading. Walker of St. Jago in second.
So 800
And
meters.
Campbell of KC in
Results
third.
coming through. meters results not posted just yet. Not for the first run. Under 17 girls. Under 17 boys, though, has been posted. Rashid Price of Jamaica College won that event, 157.07 seconds. Charlie was Delano Todd was second, 158.05, and Raquel May Hunter of Kingston College third, 158.07 seconds. As the top 3 in the boys under 17 800 meters run.
Ran pretty much by himself the entire race to take that win.
Now in the under 20 girls 800 meters. Continue won the though from Alphonsus Davis, but not official. Placings not posted just yet for the girls, but for the boys. Under 20 boys,
So 5 laps left.
Kamara Bygrave from Jamaica College, 150.20 seconds. Second, Aza Brown of Port Antonio, 151.42. And in third was Bahrain Smith of St. Elizabeth, 152.42 seconds.
Fourth is Kevin
Here's the
Williams
top
of Ian
3.
Bennett.
On the present
P2
time,
now has
5 laps to go to complete as you're
Then
looking
from St. Elizabeth
on
Technical is
the man they called Wallace Nathaniel is first name of William
followed by
Knibb.
Small of Mavis Bank.
He is a favorite to take this event though, but from St. Jago, his walk-up trails somewhat, was pretty close in the early part of this race. However, that's not the case at the present time. And about 60 meters behind Walker is Campbell of Kingston College. So thank you very much for being a part of our broadcast, and thank you for the contribution. It will go a far, far way. So the 800 meters results have come through for the boys, but not for the girls. Under 17 or under 20, they have not been posted just yet. So with 4 laps to go, the young man from William Nib, Nathaniel Wallace,
So
maintaining the
400
lead,
meters left for
11:03 on the
Nathaniel
clock.
Wallace of William Nib. He
In
leads
second
the
from
under
St.
20
Jago
boys,
is Raheem
5,000
Walker.
meters. St.
And in
Jago's
third
Raheem Walker
from
in
Kingston
second.
College is Ainsley Campbell. Campbell is pushing himself to the limits, being
Unable
urged
to
on
discern the instructions being given to Ainsley Campbell here.
by the Kingston College fans in the
He's in
grandstand.
third for Kingston College. The leader still Wallace
So Edith Bennett
of William Nib.
Williams in fourth. 11:34 on the clock. So 200 meters to go to close out this lap. This by the leader from William Nib, Nathaniel Wallace, extending his lead over St. Jago's Raheem Walker, who settles in second, and Campbell of Kingston College is third, trailing Walker about 35 or 40 meters. When you look around, you see the hurdles being put out because that's the next event on the track. 100 hurdles, and then the 110. Then on the 17, on the 20, the 100 hurdles, and then on the 17, on the 20 in the 110 hurdles. Nathaniel Wallace
So
of
3
William
laps to
Nib,
go now for Nathaniel Wallace of William Nib.
12 minutes, 27 on the board. Raheem Walker of St. Jago in second. Campbell of Kingston College.
Walker
It looks
of
now
St. Jago
looks a bit more relaxed
in
than
second.
how we saw him earlier on in this previous lap. Campbell looks more relaxed from
Ainsley
Kingston
Campbell
College
again
in third.
encouraged to pick up
He has
the
cut the
pace.
deficit somewhat though, barely.
It's a wonderful
Really cut the
afternoon here
deficit.
inside the National Stadium. If you're not here, you're missing the instructions being given. to
So
the athletes
in
from
fourth
the
from
stands.
Enid Bennett is
It's
Kevona
the boys
Williams.
under 25,000
That's the
meters
top four.
final. Nathaniel
At the
Wallace
present time.
leading by a city block at the moment though.
Campbell
Walker
of St. Elizabeth
Jago
is in
second.
fifth.
And now Campbell in third.
So
Looks to
Campbell
be
now
here
cutting the
again,
deficit
going with the advice
and
of
has
his
certainly
captain
making a
in the
move on
stands.
Walker, who is in second. But going back to the top of the pack. 2 laps to go. That's been shown to the leader from William Nib, Nathaniel Wallace. No, Campbell has gone past Walker. It's not in your sight right away.
But Nathaniel Wallace already.
But Campbell,
on the
after going by
straightaway.
Walker in second, is slowing up somewhat.
So
That's a battle for second. You're not seeing it on your screen just as yet. Well, they're trailing by about 80 or 90 meters. The leader, Nathaniel Wallace, out in front. Campbell has stopped. Campbell of Kingston College has stopped. Wow. And he started again. And he has stopped again.
Goes away.
And he is coming off the track. The medic is right there with him. And he has walked away from them. And he will start running again. Well, he has stopped again. He can't go any further. He walks off the track. Campbell is out. Ainsley Campbell of Kingston College made a move to go around St. Jago's Walker. And however, after doing that, went on the front stretch and had to come off the track. So back in that second position from St. Jago is Raheem Walker. He trails by about 90, 110 meters or so. The leader, Nathaniel Wallace of William Nib. He's approaching the bell lap. Comes on the front stretch for the final time. Not the field though, but the leader, Nathaniel Wallace. And just passing the patrons inside of the grandstand.
So the bell will sound momentarily for Nathaniel Wallace.
And the McDonald Tunnel.
It's Wallace.
You'll hear the bell in the backdrop.
He
as
goes away
Wallace
from the rest of the field.
extending his lead. Nathaniel Wallace of William Knibb goes on the backstretch for the final time. Now it's going to be St. Jago's Walker to accept the bell lap. That he does. He's in second. He trails by about 130 or 140 meters. But certainly a great performance for Wallace of William Knibb. Nathaniel is his first name. He has lapped almost the entire field except for second and third.
So Nathaniel
Bennett.
now the 200-meter mark.
Williams is in
Walker
third.
of St. Jago now turning onto
But
the
now
backstretch.
it's all
And then
about William
Williams
Knibb,
of
Nathaniel
Bennett.
Wallace with 110 meters to go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's
let's
into
make it
the
one
home
for
stretch,
Nathaniel Wallace.
finally
Let's
turning
go
front
down the
into
stretch.
home. Nathaniel Wallace met by some
It is Wallace, the
applause
Western
inside of the
champ,
grandstand.
with the lead.
Wallace of William Knibb,
And
a
for
controlled
certain,
race,
he'll get the win in the under
a controlled
21
run.
5,000 meters.
well-timed effort, productivity to the highest level you'd want it at this
Here
stage.
he comes. This is
He
Nathaniel
goes across the
Wallace,
line,
ladies and
stops the clock
gentlemen,
at
in
16
the
minutes,
under
34.17
25,000
seconds. For Nathaniel Wallace
Now
of
turning into
William
the home
Knibb,
stretch is the man,
16:34.17 is
Jago.
the flash time.
He's in second.
William
Let's
Knibbs.
make a welcome.
Nathaniel Wallace.
This is Walker.
And now St. Jago's Raheem Walker sprints towards the line,
So Walker will go across the
And
line momentarily. That's
using
him
his
sprinting
arms.
through. And now turning into the home stretch. Let's make welcome.
16:34.25 Wallace. And Walker of St. Jago.
Williams.
Raheem
of
Walker
Bennett.
finishing in second.
He go across the line
And then
for
in third,
16 minutes 34.25 is the time for Wallace. Walker,
as we
17
see now,
minutes,
Enid Bennett
01.98
Williams
per
will
second.
come home for
And
third.
then Enid Bennett's Kevin
Wallace,
Williams,
Walker,
who is just about finishing,
and
will go
Williams.
across the line in third.
WWW. 16:34.25 Walker, 17:01.98, and Williams 17:26.63. Wallace, Walker,
So
and Williams
Campbell of
first,
Steps
second,
finishing
and
in
third
fourth, and then from Charlemont, Vernon in fifth.
in the boys' 5,000 meters. This is a final,
Coming
though.
through now for
A
sixth
reminder
will be
that
Daniel
all
Small
events
of
in the
Davis
afternoon
Bank.
are finals.
So Small
As
of Mavis Bank.
Coach Carr, not on your screen, just walking through.
Will be sixth. Fender of Jamaica College. So Fender of Jamaica College will be finishing now. For
So just a
seventh.
correction there in my
And then from Clarendon College
comment
in
earlier
eighth,
on. I
that's
did mention that
Morris.
Cachet Road did with the 1,500 meters though, but I was incorrect in saying that. The one is 16:34, so an apology
So
in
one
saying
more
that though.
competitor left on the track.
But the move was made by Cachet Road at 1,500 meters, same as she did in
That's
the
Seth
800 meters.
Hudson of Mavis Bank.
The Homewood spectators. How to say a special good afternoon to you, gentlemen.
So one lap left for Seth Hudson of Mavis Bank.
And the
Definitely being
event
brave
still continues.
in this event.
In this 5,000 meters. The track's still live
Track
though.
and field fans are indeed the best in Jamaica. It's the J3 Carifta Trials for day 3. It's a final day. The sprint hurdles comes up next. And those are the events that will close
And
the show.
The show almost been
The
closed.
last competitor, the final competitor on track
And
in the
the young
5,000
man
meters for under
from Mavis
21s.
Bank.
He has just gone by the marathon tunnel. That's
Seth Hudson, I
of
think.
Mavis
It is
Bank.
Seth Hudson of Mavis Bank. He has 200 meters to go to close out the 5,000 meters. He was in front though, to be honest. He started the show by being in front at the start of the 5,000 meters. However, he's closing the show as the last athlete to finish. He's a performer, a starter and a finisher. One thing about him, you have to see him.
So as he turns into the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen, let's
So
make
Seth
him
Hudson
welcome Seth Hudson
from Mavis Bank.
of Mavis Bank.
Met with some applause in the grandstand.
He begins to step on the gas pedal in the home stretch. 50 meters to go now.
And Hudson
will come through and come across the line.
And will now go across the line to 20:38.87. That is the time for this young man, finishing at the back of the pack. But great effort from him. You'll hear some patrons inside the grandstand having a chuckle, but nothing funny about that, though, to be honest. Persons will say this and persons will say that, but ask them to go out on the track to run one lap, they can't. It's a great effort from this young man who finished the event. That was his aim, that he has completed his aim, his goal, to finish the 5,000 meters. Not the greatest time, however, but good enough on the board. Seth Hudson of Mavis Bank. Long time? Okay. As the next event on the track will be the 100 hurdles. Under 17 girls.
So on track now is the under 17 girls 100 meter hurdles final.
And just a slight correction though in terms of Kishero. She qualified for her second event. Kishero was beaten on the line by Jodian Mitchell of Homewood Technical. Both talking 4:41 though, but 0.71 to 0.81. I know Jodian Mitchell is from which school? Homewood Technical. I have to big up my good friend Dave, coach. One time big football player. One time that has left him. Surely. Diego. Well, guess what? Kishero, though, to be honest, has looked superb this season. She fell by the wayside. When I said fell by the wayside, she lost form about a year right after COVID. And when I spoke to her coach, they do camp on the grounds of the school, but during that time they couldn't camp on the grounds. So she had to stay home and train, which never worked out for her. Now she's back, and I think it has worked well for her. Let's go back to the track. Bailey of Homewood Technical in 1. Regina is her first name. Rihanna Anderson of San Diego in 2. You have Briana Davidson of San Diego in 3. She is the overwhelming favorite. She is the defending champion. Kamoy Bingham of Hydel in 4. Tiana Marshall of Woolmers in 5. Michael and Linda from St. Catherine in 6. So Akeelia Ellis of St. Catherine in 7. And Shelly-Ann Taylor of Excelsior in lane 8. Tiana Marshall has looked superb.
In lane 6. Second in class
in terms of speed, will it be Davidson? Bingham was beaten at Central Champs.
In lane 7, the winner in class 3 at Central Championships from St. Catherine High, Akeelia Ellis.
Is Bailey, Anderson, Davidson, Bingham,
the winner in class 2 at Corporate
Marshall and Lindo.
Excelsior High, Shelly-Ann Taylor.
Ellis and Taylor.
The under 17 girls 100 meter hurdles final.
Athletes been going into their respective blocks. Bailey Addison, Davidson, Binger, Marshall, Lindo, Ellis, and Taylor. You have to look in the middle though. Davidson. She has been there, done that. Can she do it again? Binger and Marshall. Gunn has sent them away. Davidson with a brilliant start from St. Jago. She goes away from Binger and Marshall. Davidson with a supreme performance in this girls on the 1,700 meters hurdles. It is Davidson ahead of Binger, and in third from Excelsior Taylor. 13.49 seconds for Davidson of St. Jago. 13.50 seconds for Davidson of St. Jago. The girls on the 1,700 meters hurdles. Binger finishing in second, 13.74, and Taylor in third, 13.83 seconds. Taylor is from Excelsior, competing from lane 8. What a performance from this young lady, Davidson. She was out of the blocks like a bullet and never looked back and streaked away and moved away from the rest of the field. Oh, this is a great performance from Davidson. 13.50 seconds for Davidson. She left everyone in her smoke. Binger second, not a close second at all. Well, Davidson, a strong performance, clean hurdling technique, and speed to go along with it. I heard a familiar voice though. That's Burton Cameron, who is the boys coach, just cheering on the St. Jago athletes. Boys coach at St. Jago, Burton Cameron. One of the coaches, I should say. As the next event on track is under 20 girls, 100 meters hurdles. Kadina Diebel from the Queen's School in 1, qualified the time of 14.32 seconds. Alexia Austin from Glengough in 2, 14.24. You have Tony Ann Forbes from Erin Allen, 13.67. Alexis James of Petersfield, 13.54 seconds, world under 20 medalist. Brianna Campbell of St. Jago, 13.80 seconds. She is in lane 5. Habiba Harris of St. Elizabeth, 14.05 seconds. She is a class act in this event. Ashara Unit from St. Catherine, 13.78 seconds. And SS Burbridge of Immaculate, 14.18 seconds. It's the under 20, 100 meters hurdles final. James in 4. On the inside of James, Forbes of Erin Allen in 3. On the outside of James Campbell of St. Jago in 5. So that's the next event on track. I see on your screen athletes just testing their respective blocks for the start of the final female track event at the Carifta Trials.
In lane 1, she qualified with 14.32 seconds.
So you have to look for Forbes in 3. James in 4.
2, the Eastern champion, 14.24 in qualifying from Glengough High, Alexia Austin. In lane 3,
Campbell in 5.
13.67 in qualifying. Second at Central Championships from Edwin Allen, Tony Ann Forbes. In lane 4, the defending champion in this event, the world under 20 silver medalist, joint 4th all time at the under 20 level, 13.54 coming in from Petersfield High, Alexis James. In lane 5, 13.80 coming in from St. Jago High, Brianna Campbell.
So we'll see now.
In lane 6, 14.05 seconds coming in from St. Elizabeth Technical, Abiba Harris. In lane 7, the central champion,
This is interesting,
13.78 seconds coming in from St. Catherine, Asharia Hewlett.
But the overwhelming favorite
And
in this
lane
event
8,
is
the
Alexis
Copper
James of
champion,
Petersfield.
14.18 coming in from Immaculate.
Looked superb with the 100 meters.
The lineup for the girls on the 20,
Let me say, making that relay
hurdles
team. The world under 20 medalist. The Western champion. Not only in 2023, but also in 2022. In Class 1. Deeble, Austin, Forbes, James, Campbell, Harris, Hewlett, and Burbridge. The starter not happy.
So break at the
They
start there for
started
the
not
under 20
happy with
girls 100 meter hurdles. Deeble in 1, Austin in 2, Forbes in 3, James in 4, Campbell
something
in 5,
that I
Harris in
don't
6,
know.
Hewlett in 7, and Burbridge in 8.
So let us go again. Deeble in 1, Austin in 2, Forbes in 3, James in 4, Campbell 5, Harris 6, Hewlett 7, and Burbridge in lane 8. It's a clean start for the girls on the 20, 100 meters hurdles. On the outside, it's Abiba Harris offsets. Abiba Harris, no moves been made by Alexis James. Abiba Harris on the outside and Alexis James. And I think that Alexis James may have gotten it ahead of Abiba Harris. It's pretty close, 13:35. No one dipped, but Abiba Harris offsets. She gets it ahead of Alexis James. 13.35 seconds for Abiba Harris offsets. And Alexis James is second, but it was very close between the two, but none of the two dipped. 13.38 seconds for Alexis James. Hewlett is third, 13.63 seconds. Wow, Habiba Harris, she has not surprised many, especially in the breadbasket parish. We're talking about St. Elizabeth. Wow, what a performance from Habiba Harris. She did look strong, though, at the Western Championship. Alexis James and Abiba Harris. But I think, though, Alexis James, knowing that she was right there with her, did not try to win. Both went on the line. Both did not dip any at all. You can watch over the race. And just a reminder that we appreciate you tuning into our live stream regularly. To show your continued support, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing our content. If you'd like to contribute monetarily, you can do so by clicking on the $ just before where you type your comment to make a donation. Thank you very, very much for your ongoing support. Now, we cannot emphasize enough how vital your support is to our ongoing coverage of Track in the Field. Therefore, if you haven't subscribed just yet, please click on the subscribe button now and share our content. Your support means a lot to us and helps us to grow as we are trying to do. And we are doing, though, but taking small steps before we take a large one. So Alexis James. Wow, what a performance from Abiba Harris of Steds. She means business, Abiba. Alexis James, Petersfield, being on the line. Now it's time for the 110 meters for boys. Under 17 come up, then we have the under 20. Non-stop action here on the latter stages. Not being drawn out as it was on day 2. Have to say a special good afternoon for the Eagle as he flies over the National Stadium. That's troubling Earl Bailey. Bald Eagle, as he's nicknamed actually. Knowledgeable on track at the field, football. His son represented Kingston College back in the day. Time has flown by so fast. So Biba Harris taking girls on the 21 10 meters hurdles. So thank you very much for being a part of our broadcast. Day 3 of the J3's Carifta Trials. We've done some action over the weekend. Sometimes we had to do it light, and sometimes we had to do it heavy. We read your comments, though, to be honest, whether it is hitting hard or not. And we take it with, with a strainer and strain through all the comments. So keep the comments coming, whether it's hitting hard or it's soft or it's a praise or not a praise. Keep them coming, because when we get the opportunity, we do go through them. And if we do any rubbish at a time, and I know you guys are very educated when it comes down to track and the field, we will probably get a lashing or something. Not necessarily positive, you may think, but it may turn out to be positive. It's a growing process, and thank you very much for being a part of it. So don't worry if you beat us left, right, and center. We're not going to be upset at all. We'll read the comments and suggestions as you go forward. 110 meters hurdles, the penultimate event at the J3's Carifta Trials. The final day, day number 3, started on Friday, cruised through on Saturday, having 2 sessions, 1 session on Friday, 2 sessions on Saturday, and 2 sessions again on Sunday. In assignments, under 17 boys. In 2, you have Michael Dwyer of St. Jago. In 3, you have Shakira Lewis of Jamaica College. In 4, Kaim Kabe, Kingston College. In 5, Devon Platley, Jamaica College. In 6, DeMarco Bennett of Excelsior. And in 7, Mario Gibson of St. Jago. Adjustments been made to the height of the hurdles. As we look in the stands, you can see Alana Reid in the house. I have to say a special good afternoon again to her mother and all mothers across the globe, though, not only concentrating on the athletes' mothers in Jamaica. And if you're a sports lover, though, a lot of sporting activities going on. We touched on a few yesterday regarding the netball. We played not high school, but the high club level netball. Played on the weekend. Cricket, love the cricket. In the Air Club League going on. Volleyball Club League also going on. And the Football Club League going on. So not only track at the field.
In lane 1 was a Class 2 silver medalist at Central Championships this year from St. Jago, Michael Dwyer.
So Michael Dwyer,
That's lane 2, sorry. Lane 3 from Jamaica College.
So Donald Smith, though, celebrating his birthday today.
Lane 4, the Class 2 silver medalist at Champs.
He says he's 16, so that's a good thing for him to be.
In lane 5,
I heard he said that at least 5 years ago, so I guess he's staying young.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. In lane 6, the Class 3 bronze medalist from Champs, from Excelsior High, DeMarco Bennett. And then in lane 7, the Class
Dwyer
2
in 2,
Central
Lewis in
champion
3,
from St. Jago High,
Carver in
Romario
4,
Gibson.
Platley
That's the
in
lineup
5,
for the under 17 boys
Bennett in
110
6,
meter
and
hurdles
Gibson
final.
in lane 7. Let us fix 6 face in the starter. In this 110 meters hurdles under 17 boys. You have to look in lane 7 for Gibson, though, the central champion. Kabe of Kingston College, a class act. He's in lane 4. And beside Kabe, you have Platley of Jamaica College. The penultimate event at the 2023 Carifta Trials. 117 boys, 110 meters hurdles. Hush comes over the National Stadium. It's the start of the boys 110 meters hurdles. Under 17, Carby of Kingston College hits the front like a runaway train. On the inside of Carby is Lewis of Jamaica College, but Carby maintaining the number 1 position and will take it. Boys under 17 110 meters hurdles. On the inside, Lewis of Jamaica College finishing in second, and in third may have been Jimison. Carby 13.81 seconds. Was close for second, nevertheless. Well, Lewis gets it. He's from Jamaica College, 14.27 seconds. And in third was it Jibison of St. Jago, 14.29.
One more section to come for this.
So one more event.
That's the under 20 boys 110 meter hurdles
Carifta Trials. As you look back on the race, Carby under control. Front foot fully extended, been over the hurdles, attacking the final flight of hurdles, have it all under control. His stride though lengthening, and Carby getting the head ahead of Lewis and Jibison. Second and third for Lewis and Jibison, but Carby winning the boys under 17. This is the 110 meters hurdles. Final event coming up, and we have to tell you again, we appreciate your tuning in to our live streams regularly to show your continued support. Please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing our content. If you'd like to contribute monetarily, you can do so by clicking on the $sign just below where you type your comment to make a donation. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. We cannot emphasize, and I say this once more, we cannot emphasize enough how vital your support is to our ongoing coverage of track and field. Therefore, if you haven't subscribed just as yet, please click on the subscribe button now and share our content. Your support means a lot to us. So the last event coming up. So Biba Harris, the world under 20 lead in that 100 hurdles. It doesn't surprise me though, because I saw her at Western Champs, saw her at Stats Invitational, and she looked extremely strong. A different Habiba Harris from last year. Yes, she was good last year, but I think she has gotten better physically and her speed has improved. I think she's going in the right direction, and the sky's the limit for Habiba Harris of Stats. World lead for Habiba Harris. 100 hurdles. So the final event coming up.
So on track now is the under 20 boys 110 meter hurdles final.
So different ways of supporting Track Alert. And we're getting ready for the final event. I'll give you the lane assignments first and foremost. Jevon Nelson of Calabar in 1, 14.27 seconds. Rajon Brooks of St. Elizabeth in 2, 14.21. You have Amonte Ray of Kingston College in 3, 14.02. You have Shaquan Gordon of Calabar in 4, 13.58 seconds. The Mario Prince of St. Jago, he's in 5, 13.77 seconds. Daniel Beckford of Jamaica College in 6, 13.94. Andre Harris of St. Jago, he's in 7, 14.08. And Richard Hall of Excelsior in 8, 14.12 seconds.
Elaine was second at the Western
different way of assisting our growth. I've said before, but pressing the $sign just below where you type your comment. You can also support us through Cash App at Anthony Foss 12. So at Anthony Foss, ANTHONYFOS, and numerical sign 12.
In lane 5, the
So different ways of support. And just our purchase subscribe button if you have not subscribed just yet. As the Carifta Trials winds down. Nelson 1, Brooks 2, Ray in 3, Guam in 4, Prince 5, Beckford 6, Harris 7, and Hall in lane 8.
Andre Harris. And in lane 8, 14-1-2 his time coming in from Excelsior, Richard Hall.
Full field for the boys under 20, 110 meters hurdles final.
110 meter hurdles.
Athletes been asked to go into their respective blocks. Nelson, Brooks, Ray, Gordon, Prince, Beckford, Harris, and Hall. It's the start of the boys on the 21-10 meters hurdles. Gordon gets out well. On the outside of Gordon is Prince of San Diego. But Gordon is leaving Prince. Prince not allowing Gordon to go too far. But it's Gordon ahead of Prince. So Shockwave Gordon of Calabar gets it ahead of Prince of San Diego. 13.49 seconds for Shockwave Gordon of Calabar. Ahead of Prince of St. Diego, 13.50 for Gordon of Calabar. So, a personal best for Shaquem Gordon, 13.50 seconds. Prince of St. Diego is second, 13.56. Harris is third, 14.04. So, Prince also a PB on the day, and Gordon with the win with another personal best, 13.50. He's in class 2 of the boys championship. Shaquem Gordon. Wow.
110 meter hurdles.
Look back on the race. Gordon attacking the hurdles alongside Gordon was Prince of San Diego in the yellow vest. Gordon now moves away from Prince. But Prince using his speed and power on the heels of Gordon, but Gordon over the penultimate hurdle and the final hurdle held his composure. He knew that Prince was knocking at the door, but did not let him in. Holding his face, Prince of San Diego, but Gordon of Calabar is the winner. 13.50 for Gordon.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out and supporting the athletes here at the J-Freeze Carifta Trials. On behalf of the organizing committee and the J-Freeze.
So 16-year-old Adija Hodge becomes the 7th fastest woman of all time, running 22.33 seconds to win the girls 200 meters at the New Balance Indoor Nationals. She ties Gwen Toynes on the all-time list at 16. She actually competed in Jamaica last year, winning the under-17s. She was a dominant force in the under-17s. Terry Long could not touch her. This young lady, Adija Hodge, winning the 100 and 200 meters. She is 16, a world junior record for Adija Hodge. So it was a blast the last 3 days of action here at the National Stadium. We're here from Friday, back on Saturday and on Sunday. We saw action all around. Spills and thrills, red cards, yellow cards, green cards been issued to field. Also some gold medal performances and some splendid runs from all the athletes who took part. We were happy to bring you the J3's Carifta Trials 2023 that took place in the National Stadium on the grounds of Independence Park Limited. For the final time, Sean Grant on behalf of the entire team, we bid you farewell. Enjoy the rest of your day, and certainly please subscribe if you have not subscribed, and with our next broadcast, stay tuned because we're coming close.
All officials.
Stay connected with Trackalerts TV by clicking that subscribe button and hitting the notification bell. You'll never miss a moment when we go live, and you'll always be the first to know when we post new and exciting content. But that's not all. Folks, show us some love by liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. Join our community of passionate sports enthusiasts, and let's support our favorite athletes together. So what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and become a part of the Trackalerts TV family today. It's time to take your love for track and field to the next level with the ultimate athletics experience.
Want reach?